Yo, testing, testing. Boom.
Black girl from Senegal. She come back to daddy when I Senegal. Daddy at the general. Have to pay the lawyer just to stay out the federal. Big man pull up like a senegal. Big gold chain on me neck, me and several. Make the girl hyper. Have to settle down. Ginseng roof for the second round. Knock out in the girl. Rubber man take a gun. Different type of thing. Not a little, plenty. My quartz crystals never empty. Duppy no not to fret me. Bitter like root tea. I'll use whatever works like Bruce Lee. You only need a little like Tootsie. Baby had a biggie, it was juicy. I like it really weird like Cookie. I switch my style up every year, it's a new me. You thought you knew me, let me introduce me.
I'm getting sick of bitches having opinions, and that's all I get to see is fat black bitches, old white bitches, dykes.
I said, hey, yo. I said, hey, yo. Wasn't planning on doing this show. The gym kicked my ass. Actually, not the gym. I didn't go to the gym today. I went outside, walked a couple miles and shit, did some pull-ups and all that shit, but it was hot as shit. Kicked my ass. Shout out to Carmen in the building early. You feel me? First lady in the building. Niggas mad at me for having women in the building. You feel me? But y'all niggas ain't here. You know? Is this you? Yes, that was me. You know? You know? I'll use whatever works like Bruce Lee. So where should we go with this? Let me get this banner off of here. Let me get this banner off of here. 1 second. Boom. All right, let's get some warm-up clips. Let some people get in the building. If they don't get in the building, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on, what Carmen says. Carmen says, somebody mad? Dang. You feel me? That dang is real. That's a Midwestern dang it. Gosh darn it. Dang it. You feel me? But it is what it is. You know, niggas are in different stages on Earth. You feel me? And I understand why niggas are mad. I understand why niggas are mad. You feel me? You feel me? But I came in when the house was on fire. You feel me? So I don't care who comes around here, because I'm gonna be myself regardless. So shout out to Carmen being in the building. Have you motherfuckers hadn't even sent me no cash apps before? Okay, let me get this on the screen too. Hold on, let me get this banner up here too. Niggas want to complain, dog. The ladies spend money. I can tell you that shit. You feel me? Let's not get into my personal life. You know, maybe let's get to the warm-up clips. Let's get to the warm-up clips. You know I like to start it out lighthearted when I start the show out. So let me start it out lighthearted. Let me get this clip up. Shout out to everybody. Hope you're doing good on this Friday night. Y'all all right? Y'all all right? You know, bye people. All right, let's go. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Boom. These are just warm-up clips. I think we're gonna have a good show tonight. I just need to get in the mode, Doug. I need to get in the mode. I got my tea here. It's too hot to drink. You feel me? I got my tea here. It's too hot to drink. So let me let that cool down a little bit. Smoke a joint. I'll get in my mode or whatever. You feel me? Let's go. Let's warm up.
Packed last night. 2 of those officers were rookies.
Yeah, the shooting happened in the 900 block of East Ledbetter in the parking lot of the 4 Oak Cliff Community Center. The officer who was killed may not have had any idea he was going to take gunfire. He was seated in his squad car. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joins us in the newsroom with more on what we know right now. Sean?
Yes, Blake. First, those 2 wounded officers, one shot in the face, the other's wound not as severe in the lower extremities. The fallen officer is Darren Burks, who grew up here in North Texas and
okay, so the one that got knocked down is from North Texas. Hit right in the, okay, let's see how this develops. You know these niggas are gang members, so this is gang war to me. This is gang war to me. You feel me? So I don't feel any way about it.
touched many lives before his was snatched away. Sources say the suspect may actually have said something to the officer before he fired on him, as you said, sitting in his squad car. Scores of officers, shook by 3 fellow officers being shot, gather in Methodist Hospital in the pre-dawn hours.
Don't you niggas have fucking jobs, Doug? Yo, whenever the cop gets knocked down, they all meet up at the hospital and all this bullshit. Don't you niggas have fucking jobs? Did crime stop? Oh, he got shot up, nigga. I'm pissed off. This is my tax dollars. I want all you niggas to get back to work. The fuck is wrong with you?
Where new police officer Darren Burks was brought after being ambushed as he sat in his police vehicle in the 900 block of East Ledbetter a little after 10 Thursday night. The shooting, senseless to the entire police community.
Why are we dying at the hands of a person and we're not even in conflict with you? You don't even know me. You don't know any of these officers, but you go into combat with an officer?
Yo, it was playing innocent shit, bullshit. National Black Police Association. Hello, National Nigga Police. Hello, National Nigga Police Association. Hey, let me ask you a question, National Nigga Police Association. When is the last time you made a corruption complaint? When's the last time you filed with internal affairs? Huh? Get the fuck out of here.
You blindsided? That's terrible.
Burks was able to somehow transmit over his radio after being shot. Backup showed up. Another rookie and her field training officer. Both were shot.
Let's keep it a bean. Who from the hood or wherever is just gonna, you're just going and ambushing police for fun? Get that? Come on, dog. This is personal. This is gang war. He did something. My dad used to say he hated how they did so much extra for police death just because they men. Yes, they men. The nigga was on the job. And something happened. And to me, I don't want to put everybody in there, but most of them, you know what? I'll put it, fuck that. Everybody's in there because they don't file corruption reports. They don't file internal affairs complaints and shit like that. All them niggas are dirty. So you want to be a gangster? When police get knocked down, I feel the same way I feel when drug kingpins go to jail or whatever. And I support. let me not even get into that. let me not even get into that. What's good, Iota? We warming up the show. You know, I like to keep it lighthearted.
The female officer, more serious, taken to Baylor Hospital. Either she or her training officer may have been able to return gunfire, possibly hitting the suspect, who took off in a white sedan with more officers in chase. Part of that captured by TxDOT cameras along I-35 North in Louisville. The suspect stopped on the freeway and got out.
When that suspect exited that vehicle, he had a long gun. Dallas police officers then shot at the suspect, fired at the suspect, and he died at that scene.
Officer Darren Burks graduated Lake Highlands High School in Richardson in 1998, later continuing his education at Paul Quinn College.
I don't want to judge a black man by his face like this and all this, but you are police. Huh? You look dirty to me, dog.
Yeah, he was part of the first graduating class when I became president in 2007.
Quinn president, Dr. Michael Sorrell.
Darren.
10 years.
Let's see this nigga. I don't know. You know, this could all be a psyop too. This could all be a psyop too. You feel me? It's not a big deal. You know, I pull up random news on here. They didn't decide to make this national news or anything. But we'll move on. We'll move on to the next warm-up clip, you know. Like, you know, I don't watch these clips, so they're just here. And the warm-up to the show is boring, so don't think this is gonna be exciting or fun or anything like that. I have a clip here, but I didn't save this to play. I saved this to talk about it. It says passport bro robbed and unalived in Medellin, Colombia, lower class neighborhood. Okay, lower class neighborhood. Let's get into this. I just want to talk about this for 2 seconds. Hold on, what's good, flying low? Who tricked you? Who tricked you, dog? Who tricked you, dog? I'll throw hands with him. But oh yeah. Here's the thing. When I was in Colombia, was this my last trip? I think it was my last trip. On my last trip, I went over to Laureles. That would be considered their suburbs, but to the sheltered American, that's still the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there to this. I go over there. Yo, now that I remember, there's 2 layers to the story. I go over there to this restaurant, and I went to patronize it just because I heard it was owned by a black man. I get there. I'm telling you 1 layer to the story. I get there. There ain't a nigga in sight. I think the bitch who he was like tried to marry or be his girl or whatever, that bitch is in there running the place. This nigga's nowhere in sight. I see some kids in there. They don't look half black. They look Colombian. They look Colombian, dog. But let me get to the point. The food is, wait. We got Carmen Sweetheart. She said, how was the food? It was fire. The restaurant was called because I think the black guy still might own the one that's in the main area in Poblado. I went outside the main area to go to try the other restaurant. I think it's called Sweet Georgia's, one of the 2. But long story short, I met there's another black guy at the restaurant, right? And I thought he might have been the owner, so I went to go chop it up with him because he's like the only black guy sitting there. But he's like, nah, he's just eating there, blah blah blah. You know, give me his life story, some old nigga, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And then, I always come across these niggas. I'll be like, oh, you know, all you gotta do is talk to the girls. I'm not into play or whatever. You know, the girls just like me or whatever. They like me. I'm like, all right, dog. You're playing a dangerous ass game. And he's acting like it's all good, talking about some player shit. With bitches, you don't even see... Yo, my bad, let me calm down. You know, I care about my brothers. Let me calm down. Sir, you don't even speak Spanish. How do you think a bitch likes you in Colombia? I speak way more Spanish than you. I know that nobody likes me. Why would somebody like me? This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And this is me. Let's not talk about how cool I am. But, this nigga was convinced. He's like, no, blah, blah, blah. So after saying all this, like, oh, player shit, blah, 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 he getting to know these girls, I'm like, all right, whatever. This nigga comes out his mouth and tells me, oh, yeah, I think this bitch got me for my PlayStation and this and that. A bunch of little things. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you fell asleep? Or what the fuck do you mean the bitch got you for a whole bunch of your shit or whatever? This nigga said, oh, I think she got me with that stuff, you know, like the scope. This nigga was treating scopolamine like it was a light rest, like he had a good rest or some shit like that. Like, I just need to be more on point. I'm like, nigga, you on the edge of death out here in Laureles. You feel me? Thinking it's sweet, like you got game talking to bitches. I should have added Colombia to the title, the clout chase off this, but I just want to get this out. You feel me? My bad for ranting. But I just want to say to my brothers, fuck my brothers. I want to say to all men out there, period. All races, creeds, colors. Don't nobody like you, dog. Don't nobody like you. Stop thinking people like you. It'll keep you safe. You don't got game. Nobody likes you. Okay? I'm gonna keep it moving. Let me get another warm-up clip. Iota says, these motherfuckers think hoes are incompetent because of the language barrier. I don't know what they think. I really don't know what they think. I don't know what makes you think. And oh my God. I'm not gonna no. Hold up. I'm trying to build a tolerance to that shit before I go. I'm trying to build a tolerance. Oh! He tried to build tolerance to the Scopla meme before he gets out of here. And here's the thing, Iota. I don't think that they think they're. Let me think about it a second. I don't think. And I don't want to bring up QB right now because QB might pop through the show or whatever. QB, I fuck with you, but I know he invited me to come do an interview on the show a long time ago. I've been working. I didn't give a shit. I should have hollered back at him. I'm gonna go do the interview on the show, but before I do it, because I'm not a grimy nigga, I'm gonna let QB Willie know, nigga, I'm gonna be adversarial with you. And I don't want to put him out here right now, but anybody, QB, that's ugly, dog. That's ugly. You taking Mexican bitches to Costa Rica? You at Cocal with a bitch you oh my God, dog. Let's not even talk about it. My bad. Let me get another clip up here. I know people don't like me just running my mouth. People like clips. The people like the clips. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do the interview with QB Willie, man. I fuck with QB. And it's like, I just know people don't like to be challenged. You feel me? People can challenge me on whatever I do. Because I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. But that shit is wild, QB. Well, let's get to another clip. New Zealand nearly triples levy on international tourists. Let's go. My bad.
Visiting New Zealand just got more expensive. The government announced Tuesday it will nearly triple entry fees for tourists to 100 New Zealand dollars or $62.20 US. Authorities argued it would ensure visitors contributed to public services and high-quality experiences while visiting the country.
So what's that mean? You have to pay them $62 when you just to get into the country? What the fuck does that mean? So to get their travel visa, they're gonna make you pay $62? Nigga, who the fuck wants to go to New Zealand? Nigga, New Zealand hasn't been popping since the Tasmanian tiger. Yo, New Zealand has not been popping since the Tasmanian tiger. That shit been gone, dog. Come on, hold on. Hey, yo, nobody cares about New Zealand. You have white people and then you have some weird type of brown people. You feel me? That do dances. Come on, dog. I didn't know this was gonna be travel content tonight. This travel bro shit. You gonna try to charge? Come on, let's go.
Ducey is the New Zealand Minister for Tourism and
Hospitality. Wait, slow down. We got Flying Low. Flying Low says pros are legal there. Oh, is that? I don't know. I don't know about New Zealand. That's where niggas are going to go mess with the pros. I didn't know that. Put me on the game. Hold on, let me go in order. And then he was wondering why all the pros were around him. Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, you talking about QB? Yo, Flying Low, you talking about QB when he was in Cocal in Costa Rica? Yo, Flying Low, have you been to Costa Rica? Have you been to Cocal? Yo, Cocal is lit, dog. Hold on. We got Iota. I won't say it's true in its entirety, but I'll say it's one thing. Okay. All right, let's see.
Hospitality.
What we want to do is shift some of the costs from the taxpayer to the visitor, and ultimately what we want to do is grow tourism. We've got an ambitious target to double our exports as a country over.
Oh, I thought, did he say esports? Because I think New Zealand is known for extreme sports. Like you can go there and do a lot of crazy shit, like white people shit,
For the next 10 years, tourism is our second biggest export earner.
The move hasn't gone down well with the holiday sector. New Zealand's Tourism Industry Association fears the fee will put visitors off while it recovers from the hit it took during the pandemic.
Damn, where white people live just looks magical and shit.
Gavin Oliver is Managing Director of EcoZip Adventures.
I think we're saddened by it. It went to consultation. There were a number of levels were proposed, $50, $70, and $100, and we advocated for 50. We felt there should be an increase, but.
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to finish watching your video because I know this is bad. I'm supposed to be a YouTuber. I'm supposed to play these videos out, but I'm already bored by this. And I'm going to let you know one thing, white man, and your eco-zip. I'll go to a zip line in Costa Rica, somewhere else where it's more dangerous before I go over to Costa Rica and pay your ass $50. You've taken enough, white man. You've been eating long enough. Stop being greedy. You feel me? Well, yeah. Yo, Flying Low, I didn't even know, like, I knew he was there because I saw him on, like, a clip on IG or some shit like that, but I didn't listen to anything was being said. I just saw he was there with the, oh my God, people with the Mexican bitch. I was like, yo, oh my. It was bad enough you were in Hako, but you took the bitch to Cocal, and the bitch looked drunk. Yo, let's not talk, yo, we're gonna do a whole show. QB, and QB, you're my nigga, but we're gonna do a whole show. Let me get another clip up. My bad. I know everybody don't know about this sidebar travel shit. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I think I played that one already. Do I got more warm-up clips? Let's laugh at this for a second. Let's go. Okay, 2 seconds. Boom.
Now it's time for Lefty's Losing It, and she's done it again. We've brought you Kamala's array of accents previously, but this next one may be my favourite. Listen to how Kamala Harris, who is of Jamaican, Indian and Irish descent and grew up in California and Canada, listen to how she spoke earlier today.
You better thank a union member for the 5-day work week. You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave.
That's right, Kamala. You better thank a union member. Let's go.
You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Oh, how many accents are we going to hear from her in this campaign? Well, we got 2 in just a few hours today. Let's hear her. Let's hear how she spoke in Pittsburgh and then Boston. See if you can detect the subtle difference.
So, friends, 64 days. Let's just get through the next 64 days. How about that?
Meryl.
Yo, my bad, yo. We gotta hear that again. Let's get through the next 64 days. Let's get through the next 64 days. How about that? Yo, America. Actually, the world is a clown show. And that's going to lead into our next topic when we get into the main topics of the show. But this is clown world shit. It's it's literally clown world shit. And you're going to see how it's literal if you stick around to the rest of the show when we get into that content. But I want to hear this again.
64 days. Let's just get through the next 64 days. How about that?
Meryl Streep, eat your heart out. Kamala is so authentic. But then wanting authenticity and consistency from Kamala is just asking for trouble. Listen to the passionate way she defends illegal immigrants who pay people smugglers to take them across the border. And then marvel at the enormous backflip just a year later.
A mother who pays a coyote to transport her child through their country of origin, through the entire country of Mexico, facing unknown peril to come here. Why would that mother do that? I will tell you. Because she...
Hold on, before she tells you why that mother would do that, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? You keep that little rugrat in the goddamn tin hut on the side of the hill where you belong in South America, away from good white people and good black Americans and FBAs.
He has decided for that child to remain where they are is worse. But what does Donald Trump do? He says, go back to where you came from. That is not reflective of our America and our values, and it's got to end.
To be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border, do not come. Do not come. And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back.
Do not come. Do not come. Of course, they did come because...
Yo, Kamala ready to put the burner to... Yo, I like how she flip flops. She ready to put the burner to the immigrants now. Whatever for the money, whatever for the people. You feel me? Let them know, man. Come on, dog. I'm American. I don't know, yo. All you niggas, I might not like the police. You feel me? I might hate the system. you feel me? You know, one thing I appreciate? I appreciate that I can say I want to slap the president in his mouth, put blood in his mouth. And I can say that satirically. Satirically, I don't want to do that. But I can say that, and you're not going to come like, lock me up for 20 years. You know, in Thailand, if you step on the money or do something fucked up with the money that has the king's face on it, you're getting locked up, dog. You're getting locked up. Most of the earth is monarchy. You feel me? That shit makes me want to cry, man. That shit made me want to shed a tear right now thinking about America, man. Man, hold up. I want to run as a Dem one day, but they're going to unalive me on the campaign trail. What else you got to do, dog? You got to die one day. Might as well do it. She ain't with the shits like that. God bless America. Carmen. You feel me? America. We got racially ambiguous women here, all types of shit. Hold on, we gotta get some more Kamala clips. She gotta have some more Kamala clips. You know I don't watch this shit before I go live, so my bad. I'm doing this on the fly. How you don't got more Kamala clips? All right, man. I guess that was enough. You know, there's enough people here. We're gonna get into the possibly boring part of the show. I'm gonna do it in this order that is in the title. We're gonna go from the Nephilim look like modern women to Corey Holcomb takes shrooms and unveils ancient knowledge, and then we're going to the real boring shit, possibly boring shit, the organoid brain computers, and how they're using your cells to how they use your cells, like they take people's like placentas and all that hospital shit, and they're cloning these cells. So when you look at quantum entanglement, the same way voodoo and shit works, that is a part of you. It's with your signature on it. So you're connected to that shit in some way intrinsically. Right? But you know what? I'll save that for when we get to the organized shit. You know, I'm getting ahead of myself. My bad. QB wouldn't get so much heat about his girl's looks if he didn't roast dating coaches so much about their women. I'm not going about QB about his girl's looks. I don't care how she looks. You feel me? That's not what I'm getting at. I don't care how she looks. That's not my contention with Willie, QB Willie. You feel me? That ain't no bad bitch though. I'll tell you that. I can tell you that much. Yo, shout out to QB Willie and his bitch and all that. Maybe she treats him good. I don't know. That's his life, you know. But yeah, let's get into it right here. Give me a second. I think this is a pretty concise wrap up of the concept. And this is a very interesting concept that people will do a whole show on it, a really nerdy show on it, but I doubt people are with that. But let's get into this a bit. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to talk some shit. Hold on a second. It says, like when your saliva in your mouth reacts to the saliva that's out. What? Like when your saliva in your mouth reacts. Oh, I know what you're talking. Yes. I haven't seen that experiment, but I understand what you're saying. Yes. But we'll get into that later. We're going to get into the Nephilim look like modern women. Let's go.
I want you to get together.
Something you had said on your show with Sam that really blew my mind was how the enemy will like use costumes to channel demons. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Like we're just on the other side of Halloween, and I know that's a big debate amongst Christians too. Like, should we celebrate Halloween? Like, is it in this?
And by the way, yes, they're coming from a Christian's perspective. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not saying this is 100% my perspective. So this is not about their perspective. This is about the evidence that's going to be laid out.
And is it not innocent? You know, but I never really thought about that dressing like something could be an invitation for them to come like into your body. So yeah, if you just want to talk about that a little.
Sure. So this is what's known throughout most cultures as a form of ancestor spirit worship. And this is how I've described it, and this is how it's well understood to be in mainly countries that have these very old folk traditions on every continent. It's kind of the oldest tradition usually, and it's not really rooted necessarily in religions. It's rooted in like an old verbal kind of
Now, I know it's only been 1 minute. I'm going to let it play more without speaking. But I just want to say this. The title, The Nephilim Look Like Modern Women, is satirical. But also, it's accurate. Because if you take a look at this, like, even, I didn't even mean to stop it right here, but even this, the whole red thing, like the Doja Cat had the whole red joint on, the exaggerated look of the drag queen that's been turned into the look of the modern woman. You feel me? Like, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Let's go.
ritual that tribes have done forever, you know, and sometimes they get spiritualized by new religions that come along throughout history, you know, and things get tagged along, but the roots are pretty much the same. So there's two ways it's done by most of these cultures. Either they dress like something in order to channel that thing and gain something from it for the tribe. Either a shaman is allocated to do this specifically within a tribe, or it's a free-for-all and anybody and everybody can all do it at once. It really doesn't matter. The end goal's the same. It's to channel the entity, and what they often dress like in all these different cultures, as I've shown in my series, is they have a very similar thread weaving through. And it's usually they white the skin up with some kind of chalk or paint. They add red lines or patterns or polka dots to the skin. They put on some kind of red feathered headdress or anything to make the hair look dark or red, or some kind of multicolored. A huge golden crown with many embellishments all over it is common as well. And they wear extremely colourful psychedelic clothing. Now, what I've pretty much described there is a clown by a Western standard, but they all have their own stylistic, aesthetical differences, culturally relevant to each individual area. So, you know, they're talking about the same creatures they call ancestor spirits, because what they're referring to is not ancestors as we with the English language would consider that word to be. That's just kind of the only word we have for it, but it's not really what they mean. They don't mean grandma or granddad or your great uncles and aunties from the 1800s or something like that. They mean the ancient ones, the ones who built their culture and civilization that go way back. You know, the ones who built everything that they consider their worldview or structure. The
polka dots, the stripes, the black and white, the frill neck, the red on top. This is just like repeated over and over through all these different cultures. Some like uncontacted tribes, just everybody's just displaying this phenotype, this motif. Why, you know?
Creators of their reality. The Nephilim, the ancient kings and rulers, the only spirits, as I explained earlier, that are actually on the other side for them to channel. The disembodied spirits of the Nephilim from the biblical perspective. But they call them their ancestors. So like I said, they all dress in the same way. Like a clown in some level of... They all have their own levels of doing that. So that's one way of doing it. They dress like the thing to channel the thing. That is pretty much the most powerful, common used way of doing it. One really obvious example, which I think a lot of people will know about, is the Haiti, the Vodou culture in Haiti. They
This just comes to my mind right now. He's probably not going to mention this, but has anybody in the chat ever seen Attack on Titan? Has anybody ever seen Attack on Titan? I never watched the whole series, but I've seen enough. Have you seen Attack on Titan? Somebody let me know. If you haven't, in your free time, you can just go take a look at the clips and think of like the idea of living in a world where the Nephilim existed. You feel me? That's what was going on. You feel me? So we got a couple yes. We got an order that says yeah. We got Flying Low says yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. You saw how they had this exaggerated look on their face. You feel me? They were just short of having the color motif of the clown, you know, but they're giving the whole presentation how they were acting. But we'll get into it.
They dress like something called Baron Samedi, and it's a particular Iwa or god of their pantheon, the father god or the son of the father god, Papa Legba. And it comes from an ancient African ancestor spirit worship culture, which went over to Haiti and then mixed with like French Catholicism and Freemasonry. So it became this very strange looking ritualistic thing where they specifically dress like these Iwas to channel them in order to gain strength, power, and fortune. And the famous image is the cane top hat wearing, skull faced man with a cigar and some whiskey. Now they drink the whiskey and smoke the cigar, because that's what the demon enjoys having. That's their offering to them. And they do it with the sole intention to be possessed by the spirit of Baron Samedi.
So you imbibe the spirits to please the spirit and invoke the spirit, I guess. You know, we've all, like, I rarely drink alcohol, but we all drank alcohol before, you know? And, well, what would you call that, you know? Is who now, I'm not saying when you're tore down drunk. Maybe that's for some people. I'm saying, like, when you're just a step above buzzed, when you're kind of out your body, meaning you can you're a little more outgoing than you usually would be. Maybe you might think that you might be more off point, but because you're less inhibited, you're smoother than you would usually be, you know? Is that you? Is that you? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. The one that sprinted on all fours usually had that exaggerated look the most. Yes, Iota. And whatever, we're just gonna get into it because, excuse me, we're here now. I don't know how nerdy this audience is, but I thought the one on all fours also represented like the more cryptid side of it, the Sasquatch Dogman side of things. And I have two ideas about that. I kind of want to do a whole Sasquatch Dogman show, specifically Dogman, because that's getting a lot of push in the algorithm on YouTube, and there's many ideas about that, and I don't know. I'm pretty conflicted. I'm pretty conflicted about the Dogman thing. It definitely seems like some portal type shit. People say some Nephilim type shit, but I also have an idea that it might be bullshit to keep you out of national parks and to get people to get more into the cities and get more controlled. You understand what I'm saying? Or let's get very weird with it. They are creating these genetically modified creatures, and they're putting them out there to keep people away from the wilderness. Because you know the plan. I can't remember is it Agenda 2040 or whatever? Like, whatever that plan was. You know the plan that, you know, that Bill Gates shit, when niggas want to knock down the population like crazy and make most of the country protected so-called wilderness land. You feel me? So everybody has to be forced to be in little cities, you know? The highway system was a part of that plan. But we'll keep it moving.
And they're open about it. They tell you that's what we're doing this for. But in quite a lot of cultures, they have this other thing. It's called apotropaic. That's the way you describe this practice, and it's the idea that you can dress like the thing to scare it away or to ward bad spirits off. You dress like them to confuse them or something like that. And the video I'm making currently goes into this heavily and shows a lot of these Eastern cultures who believe that they're doing this to scare away the spirits. I contend that's just stupid. That does not make any...
Yeah, I want him to repeat that again, because I have an idea with that. My bad.
Contend that's just stupid. You dress like them to confuse them or something like that. And the video I'm making currently goes into this heavily and shows a lot of these Eastern cultures who believe that they're doing this to scare away the spirits.
You dress like these things to scare away the spirits. And if you look how these things look right here, you'll see this over and over again through like Catholic rituals in other countries, random places, and you keep getting this KKK-ish looking motif. You feel me? And you just like, you know, Chinese people call black people like ghost. Some people say that is like a derogatory term. I heard a Chinese guy break it down in a derogatory way, and I've also heard a Chinese guy break it down in a spiritually weird way, saying that back in the days they thought that we could just disappear and do shit like that and fly. So we got put in that fucking bag, you feel me? But think about like KKK in America wearing all white, going to scare the spiritual people. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I'm wilding. Maybe I'm wilding with the ideas, dog. Let me let it play.
Dressing like a demon in the physical realm is not going to scare away a demon in the physical realm. Give them some credit. They're not that stupid. Like we said earlier, they are thousands of years old. You know, I do think there's a bit of a long con going on here. I think this is the idea that if we can convince these cultures that they have any form of control over us, then it keeps them thinking they have a level of power, therefore we can stick around, you know, and we'll pretend to be scared away so then they can keep dressing like us and keep those channels open. You know, I think that's really what's going on. And I've had a few messages where people are from these cultures are getting offended at me saying these things. And it's not like I'm not trying to cause offense by saying this, you know, but it just seems like obvious from my opinion, from my perspective, my research, because there are plenty of these other cultures who do dress like demons with the sole purpose to be possessed by them. They're not scaring anything away. So why would it suddenly scare them away just in a different culture when they're all representing in their dress the exact same creatures? Because you can see the aesthetical similarities across all of them. So getting back to the modern Western clown, you'll find that this comes out of a long tradition of performing clowns known as the Commedia dell'arte movement that came out of Italy. Now, this performing troupe through the Middle Ages up into the 1600s, when it became popularized again, when theatre was allowed during that Renaissance period and that revival of artistry, you'll find they had these stock characters, and one of them was called Harlequin. Harlequin was picked up through the medieval period and added as a stock character by the 16th century because it represented the wild man of Europe. That's where they picked it up, because they were traveling from every country in Europe out of Italy, and they discovered they all have this ancient ancestor worship tradition where they dress up like a huge hairy animal monster thing with sharp teeth and a huge club. That's their version of ancestor spirit worship.
I don't think he's going to get into this because maybe he doesn't have time or he's just a white guy. But they're getting into the wild man of Europe. So I've looked into this. I've studied this a bit, and I've looked into people breaking it down, but they don't. So okay, so these guys are doing the motif of the wild man of Europe for the ancestor spirit worship, and you're saying that's connected to Nephilim, but the wild man of Europe is connected directly to just like Europeans. You know what I'm saying? But he does kind of play into it a bit later, because there's a there is a condition, a genetic condition where like white people's noses, they start getting super red and growing really big, like a clown's nose, like some crazy looking shit. And so he kind of links that as to the genetic tie. Even this guy says it, but we'll go.
Of channeling or warding away the demons, you know, that's their version. So they incorporated Harlequin based off the French version of the wild man called Helikins, and they added it into their troupe. And that's where we get Harlequin, the first proto-clownish demonic character. And then that through the 1700s to the 1800s, it progressed into the UK, and it became a part of the theatre of the United Kingdom through pantomime. And then through the pantomime, you had the British clown, which was very different from the French clown, the Poirot, the basic white-garbed, black pom-poms, very sad figure. It was the British clown was more loutish and loud and like a bit of a drunk, a bit of a fool, a clodhopper, you know, falling over all the time. The comedy came from him being foolish and silly. And by this point, Harlequin wasn't what he used to be. Harlequin used to be that character who was foolish and silly and evil and vicious and tricking people and being mischievous, you know. But by this point, he was kind of a boring character who was just always chasing after this woman called Columbine. So there was a void. The demon character needed to come back, and clown took that place in the British pantomime. So there was a role switch. So clown embodies the character of the original Harlequin, who is based off of the...
You know, this white lady looks so concerned. This white lady look concerned as shit, dog. She got me worried. You okay? Well, let's look at this for a second. Look at the motif of the original clown. This is the motif, the phenotype of what's been projected into modern times of the modern clown. But this is the original. And after you've seen all those different cultures from around the world and showing their, venerating their ancestor spirits or getting to their spirituality or whatever the hell, you feel me? This is what comes out for the West. And he's carrying a fucking baby. Is it, yo? Let's go, man. Let's go.
That place in the British pantomime. So there was a role switch. So clown embodies the character of the original Harlequin, who is based off of the wild man tradition of Europe, the ancestor spirit worship tradition, who venerate the Nephilim. So in a historical sense, he is literally a representation of a demon. Like that just goes without me saying. That's what he embodies in the way he acts. That's who he's based off of historically throughout Europe. But there was a costume change done in the 1800s by a shady family called the Dibdins. So Charles Dibdin was a renowned member of the Leicestershire Lodge, number 2426 or something like that. He was actually a very famous musician of that time period. He was kind of one of the most famous media moguls of the time. He wrote so many plays and songs which were sung by the British sailors in the military. He kind of was equated with being the most important musician of the time because he kept the morale up for the wartime sailors and they sang his songs on the boats, and he kind of was equated with being a brilliant man who helped bring our country to victory type of person, you know. But he had a son by the same name called Charles Dibdin Jr., and he headed up the Sadler's Wells Theatre of that time, who was where the clown and this whole performance was happening. And he kind of hijacked the show. He came in and he said, you know, I'm going to change everything. And this has never been done before, by the way. This is a brand new thing in the 1800s. You know, for hundreds of years, the characters have dressed the same. They've always done the same things. Nothing's changed for centuries. But this son of a Freemason comes along and says, now I'm going to change all the costumes. And he basically changes the way the clown dresses, which used to be a boring, white, plain, nothing servant rag, into this psychedelic, monstrous-looking, fractal, multicolored thing with the crazy wigs. And it was such a bizarre change.
Yo, this nigga look like Young Thug or one of them Atlanta niggas. This looks like new young niggas.
Psychedelic, monstrous-looking, fractal, multicolored thing with the crazy wigs, and it was such a bizarre change. There was no reason to do that necessarily. You know, it's a huge jump from boring, plain servant rags to extremely psychedelic, monstrous-looking clown imagery with polka dots everywhere. It was just, where was this inspiration coming from? And you'll find, you know, he did a lot of traveling around India for a long time in that area, and so did his father, you know, and you know, the Freemasons are traveling men. That's what they do. They travel around and they pick up a thing or two and establish their lodges all over the place. And I think they would have witnessed a lot of this ancestor spirit worship in the Indic regions in Indonesia, let's say. And I think that's where he got the inspiration for his costumes. Because if you look at the demons and their representations all throughout that region, they look identical to the very first clown costumes. They're wearing the same ritualistic garb and the similar.
Isn't this wild? This is some anime shit, dog. Isn't this wild to have in your country like a shrine or whatever? Is this India? Is this a Rashka demon? I don't want to look it up right now. But this is wild, dog. What's wrong with people? And I was gonna do a whole show about how all religion is dumb as hell. You feel me? And it's like, I'm not mad at any religion. Niggas know I listen to gospel and shit. Yo, but let me say this. You see motherfuckers, like you'll see people in the West looking at videos of people in India or wherever doing self-flagellation, like hurting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like whipping themselves in the back. You know, these niggas be bleeding, looking crazy, all that shit. That shit was part of Catholicism too. What you self-flagellate to alleviate sin or some shit like that? All this shit's weird. All this shit's based on pain and giving loosh to some fucking weird demon or some. This shit's just odd, dog. You feel me? And I know that, oh, I'm evil now because I see that shit's weird. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I know you're not allowed to think. I'm having a very small audience over here.
Of face makeup. So it seems like this son of a Freemason inserted into the most popular artistic form of that time, the theatre, a demon on stage to be venerated. And from that day, that image of a clown was picked up by everyone else. It became the standard. And the demon was inserted into the media that day through an idol known as Joseph Grimaldi, who performed the clown brilliantly. People loved his character. They were obsessed with him. He was a rock star of the day, and he was constantly dressed like a demon. And people idolized him. So other clowns who wanted to be clowns, mimicked his dress and the way he looked. He's often equated with being the father of modern clowns, the guy who invented the clown. He wasn't, though. He was just a patsy used to don the costume designed by a son of a Freemason who mimicked it from these ancestor spirit cult worshippers in the East. And he just brought it onto the stage. So It can be traced historically, but it's not talked about. I've kind of uncovered all this, you know, and I'm trying to show historically something dodgy happened at this time period. There was no reason to change the costumes. It was well established for hundreds. People say he was trying to make his mark on the scene to establish himself in the world of theater as somebody to take seriously or something. But
Yo, pray for this white lady, dog. Yo, she's off. Yo, you're right. Yo, hold up. Flying low, you're right.
no, it's too obvious because there's a particular demon in Bali called the Kala Sungsang, and this is called that translates to upside down demon, and it's always depicted doing a handstand with its head turned up, looking directly at the person. No, basically like his head is the crotch, basically staring at you with his feet in the air. And you find that a lot of artwork was made of Grimaldi wearing the clown costume, drawings and paintings of him in the exact same position, showing the exact same expression, looking the exact same way. So I think it was a literal takeaway from Bali culture specifically, actually, just south of Indonesia, one of the islands there. And if you look at all the masks in that region of the demon masks, they look just like clowns with white faces, big red lips, but they have fangs sticking out, strange patterns on the face, you know. You can trace it exactly where they came from. And since that day, you know, from then on, circuses became a thing. The clown was adopted into the circus, and you find that all the the original circuses, were created by Freemasons. The Ringling Brothers and the P.T. Barnum and Bailey, you know, they were all Freemasons. All the brothers were Freemasons, and they even combined together to do a show together called The Greatest Show on Earth, you know. And it was called King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Now, Freemasons are obsessed with King Solomon. They're obsessed with him. They want to keep building his temple, you know. They want to rebuild Solomon's temple in every way, shape, or form. A lot of the rituals revolve around him. They consider him maybe one of the first master masons, but it also goes all the way back to Nimrod as well. He was considered one of the first original masons, and it's very strange, but the two pillars, Yakin and Boaz, are associated with King Solomon's temple. And Yakin and Boaz, the two pillars, are said to be the pillars that survived after the flood. Gary Wayne talks about this. They were the pillars that had the knowledge which corrupted mankind, inscribed on them in language, in hieroglyphs created by Enoch, the bad from Cain's lineage. And it's just, that's all secret societies have to link back to this ancient antediluvian serpent worship, veneration of.
I just want to put this out there to my niche audience. If you want to do a show about Solomon, we can do that too, because it's very interesting.
Fallen angels and Nephilim gods, you know. And these Freemasons who have this background and this belief and veneration of demons created something called a circus. Well, if you look at a circus, it's just an analogy for a Freemason ritual. It's you have the ringmaster with the top hat within a lodge. The ringmaster, the grand worshipful master of the lodge, the leader of the rituals, is the only one allowed to wear a black top hat, just like the ringleader in a circus. The ringleader orchestrates the clown.
Yo, he want to keep putting niggas in here on purpose. I know, man. I know niggas are in it too, dog. I know.
Well, the grand worshipful master in a lodge orchestrates the ritual, which venerates and worships and channels demons. It's the same analogy, you know, but they've just transferred it into a huge grand spectacle and gets the public involved in the ritual. And circuses were a big deal back then. If the circus came to town, you went. What else were you going to do? There was no TV or any of this. You would go, you know, everyone else is going. And the circus itself is kind of like a psychedelic place, you know, full of fractal patterns and designs and spinning light wheels and carousels and all this, and there's flashing lights everywhere. I think it is a tongue-in-cheek representation of this DMT realm where the clowns reside, where the jesters reside, where the demons are. They're trying to create physical representations of spiritual concepts because that opens up channels. It opens up portals. It gives.
And before I let it continue this, I want to give this commentary too for those who consider themselves psychonauts or into entheogens or expanding your consciousness. You've experimented in the laboratory that is known as your body. Pause. With these compounds. Be it psilocybin, dimethyltryptamine, salvia, something as innocuous as canna. You feel me? One thing, and I don't want to give too much about my background and all that shit. Maybe we get more into weird shit. We'll talk more about that. But In my explorations, and I've had many, I don't see any of these things that white people be talking about. This jester person, a hat man, machine elves, this horned psychedelic color looking thing. I don't see none of them demons. I've never seen that. They don't come fuck with me. You feel me? And I've watched other black people strip reports, and I never really hear them say that. They never really talk about this. You know? I'm just pointing that out. Maybe other people who've looked into psychedelic shit, because this is just me. I don't even know what to say about this. This is just me from my personal perspective and observation. You feel me? Niggas don't see this shit. But I digress. Let's go.
The demons the ability to manifest here physically through the channels that are created who wear the costume, or, you know, in a sense, create an environment, an entire environment like a circus, which would then manifest that spiritual concept into the physical and allow more channels to be open. It seems like that's what was going on. Today, circuses are old news. They're old-fashioned. They don't really happen anymore. We have TV now. The clowns are on television. The clowns are singing to us in the charts. You know, all the famous people dress like clowns, or they at least red the hair up, white the skin up, put bright red lipstick on, or some kind of crazy multicolored.
Boom! I didn't even see that. Remember I mentioned the Doja Cat joint?
White the skin up, put bright red lipstick on, or some kind of crazy multicolored clothing on, or something, because they are doing the same thing. They are channeling.
I want you to get together.
Yo. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope it was interesting. You feel me? That kind of leads me to something else. Oh my God. I wish I could remember this guy's name. It's slipping my mind. And this definitely creepy. Has anybody ever seen this performance art with this guy who, like, he throws like clay on his face and then paint to like cuts that clay open, and like, has anybody seen this? Let me read this. Facts, I ain't ever get any crazy portals or nothing too crazy, just deep analysis of why I'm a fuck nigga. Yes. And flying low, since we're talking about this, let me say this. You know, all these people who, let me say we, but people in general got information from or idolized on a level. I didn't idolize these people, but it is what it is for the masses. People like Terrence McKenna, Timothy Leary, all these people are most likely agents. But there's always sugar mixed in with this shit. And one thing he always said, like, when he was taking his heroic dose, so you take like his 5 Gs or whatever, and he said that you take it, and as it's waiting for it to come on, you just start rolling joints, you know, because you're going to want to smoke them furiously later. So while it's coming on, you roll joints, and while you're rolling these joints, you think of everything bad about yourself. You think of everything bad about yourself. You think of everything that you ever did, fucked up to anybody. You feel me? All the shit. You get it all that. You do what he would call like an examination of self. And then once you're in the door, the whatever you want to call it, the psilocybin, the compound, the mushroom, the energy, the spirit of the mushroom, whatever, it kind of looks at you like, all right, we don't got to do this with this guy. You feel me? We can get on to other things. But I know that might sound kind of a little weird to people who aren't into that type of shit. But give me 2 seconds. Before I go to the Corey Holcomb shit, I'm going to see if I can find this performance art too. Yeah, trust me, you're going to like it. Boom. I think I might be able to find it easily. Boom, I found it. This is creepy, dog. This is creepy. Is this the same guy? Yeah, this is the same guy. This is a shorter one, but this longer one is even creepier. Pause. You know what? We'll play the short one, and if it's interesting to you guys, we'll get into the longer one. Nah, this is trash. It's cool, but I gotta get into the full length one. This is crazy. This is crazy. For sure. Let me get this up here. We're gonna get to the Corey Holcomb shit next. We're gonna get into some funny shit next for a little bit before we get back into the creepy shit. But this is interesting. Has anybody ever seen this?
用为是用个以后。
Now, pay attention to what's going on. You might think I'm seeing too much, but you can see his as he takes on this thing, this character, whatever's going on right now. This is definitely some ritualistic shit going on. If this is all coincidence, the lips red. You feel me? Like, it's gonna get weirder, dog. So you telling me this doesn't look like this guy's invoking something in like the Nephilim is just trying to express itself in physicality, which it can't have, which it wants the most. I tell you, it just keeps getting creepier and creepier if you watch the show. I'm not gonna play the whole thing; it's like 9 minutes. But it continues going through different like demonic characters, getting creepier and creepier. Even like by the end, how he carries himself when he like tries to get out of this shit, it's almost like he has to snap out of some like, it's weird, dog. Maybe I'll play this the end part. Flying Low says, "What the hell is this? This is modern day performance art, and isn't the clown in the circus performance art? This is modern day performance art. And you can see I'm just trying to show. After I showed you all those historical references from all around the world and what they were doing with the looks of the makeup and the red lips. You feel me? The head. Look, come on, he's doing it right now. He's invoking this." Yeah, this is creepy, dog. All right, it's creeping me out. I just want to show the end. All right, so yeah, we just saw. My bad. You know, white people magic is gross. It's kind of different. You know, white people magic be gross. Yo, let's lighten up the mood. Let's get into Corey Holcomb off the mushrooms, dog. Let me get into Corey Holcomb. Let me get into Corey Holcomb off the mushrooms, dog. Hold up, dropping that ancient wisdom and knowledge. You feel me? Hold up. Let me drop the link too. This is getting out of hand. Give me 2 seconds. You know I don't set these shows up properly, so I want to find out. I have one timestamp, but I want to get just a little before that. Give me 2 seconds. Oh shit, I think I found it right away. Let's go.
Oh.
What?
Wait. Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. Can they order this? Okay, Macca. Now you know my people gonna fuck with it, dog. Don't have them looking for their shit.
Do you guys have the
Macca got that paper, so he gonna get you your shit.
Do you have the information, guys?
Yeah.
They
Hold on, I'm finna drink it.
No.
This is the watermelon, right?
But don't drink the whole thing. He said micro doses.
It's good for your mind.
So
you say
microdosing.
Microdosing.
It's called microdosing. Don't kill the whole thing, Corey. Don't kill the whole thing.
Corey.
Don't kill it. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a crazy
Drink
show.
to the dot.
That nigga. This nigga finna be on.
All right, we got. All right, Corey Holcomb took this shit down. So that was about 25 minutes into the show. That was about 25 minutes into the show. Hold up. And then I think it was like right here. I think it's like right here. Hold up. Flying Low says Craig Smith be hilarious. Sometimes, you feel me? Sometimes. But I fuck with Craig Smith. Especially on this show. I kind of, to be honest, Flying Low, I kind of watched this shit halfway. Like I didn't really watch the show because I really wanted to take some shrooms and watch it. Once I saw Corey was off the shrooms, I'm like, I'm about to get off the shrooms and watch this episode. It is what it is. It is what it is. What's good? Welcoming Wavy to the show.
What up? What's up?
What's good? We're like an hour in. You missed the Nephilim look like modern women breakdown. We went into a lot of interesting things right there, but you're right in time for Corey Holcomb dropping ancient knowledge off the shrooms. You feel me?
All right in time for the bullshit. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow, all these years, I thought Pops wasn't shit, but now this bitch starting to turn on me. You know what I'm saying?
And those be the women that be talking about fuck them kids and don't realize you created that mess. That's you.
Yeah. But it's, so I think it's a level of consciousness there, Corey. It's just people put Band-Aids on bruises, a cut, you can put a Band-Aid on a cut because it's bleeding and you can heal it up. But with a bruise, you can't put a Band-Aid on a bruise. That's some internal shit. You know what I mean? You got to wait for your blood to circulate and get that damaged blood out of the spot that it's bruised up in. And people try to put Band-Aids over that. You can't put a Band-Aid over no internal shit. You got to deal with that.
No, that's unaddressed, unattended issues, trauma.
Don't worry, I'm letting them build it up like this for a reason.
From past tense that's been unaddressed. And deep-rooted issues. And that's the passageway. We are the gatekeepers. So if you passing, bringing life through the chaos, you're going to create chaos, and this is what it looks like.
That's real shit.
I wanted to make sure I let Craig cook and I just let Sherelle cook because I used to think like Craig at one time, but I am absolutely positive that most bitches are idiots.
Shit, I agree.
I can't even get mad at nothing Corey say.
I'm saying like Craig thinks that they're aware of what they're doing.
I don't think so.
I am positive that most of the bitches I know are idiots. And I actually look at them. I don't do this out of no rooting for somebody to be an idiot. Who roots for somebody?
You saw that slick shroom shit. You saw it actually looks at he looked directly at the bitch next to him.
To be an idiot. I don't root for people to be idiots, but I know by the situation they're in and the mileage on the vagina, this is a fucking idiot. This motherfucker cannot save herself, and I'm going to try to save him, but I will be blamed for all of the chaos in their life eventually. Craig is still younger than me. He don't get it. You think these bitches know what they doing. They don't.
He didn't say all. Did you say the blanket
No,
statement?
Neither one of us said all.
Think about never doing your shrooms before. You feel me? You drink like a nice little shroom juice down, and then what hits your spirit? The main thing is to talk about how a bitch is an idiot. And he's correct though. You feel me? And he's correct. Iota's still in here. Shout out to everybody still in. Hit the like button, yo. I know people want to do it and they be forgetting. Because I be in somewhere and somebody's alive sometimes laughing my ass off. I don't hit the like button. You feel me? Let's go.
What I'm saying, and I did say bitches. Everybody that answered to this is who I'm talking to.
Exactly.
Don't be like, oh, he just talking about bitch. No, bitch, you thought I was talking about you. I'm talking about you. You are a fucking idiot. And if your life could be played for the people to watch, they all would say, this is a fucking idiot.
Do you know any good women in your life? Like, like that you can hold up? That you, okay, first of all, your mother, right? What about your sisters? Like, how many idiots do you run into?
It's so predictable for the next thing to say is your mama and your sisters. This is a pattern of when you talking about the issues you're having, then your mama come up, or your sisters come up, or somebody close to you. Listen to what I said. Even women I love, it don't matter. When you look at how they operate and who came up under them, under their rule, it's an idiot factory. It is an idiot factory going on over there.
Oh my God.
And just because you love somebody don't mean they not an idiot. But people love to remind you, people you love are idiots too. Right. Yes, so let's go at it.
Sure, Craig, don't drink no more.
No.
I can't let him go out.
Oh my God.
That little pussy ass drink ain't working.
I just want to say that Corey surprisingly held himself well for drinking. Like, I assume if they're saying like 3 servings of so-called microdoses are in this thing, a microdose is never truly a microdose. A microdose is supposed to be sub-perceptual. So when people make these products, it's usually like a gram what they're considering like a fucking microdose. So an eighth your first time? Corey's doing pretty good. Still chopping these bitches up.
Yeah, that's facts. Cause the eighth, that had a motherfucker tripping for the first time. I remember the first time I took shrooms, I took an eighth, and my mind was gone. So for him to be able to be functional and on camera and around a bunch of people, that's actually really impressive. But like you said, like sometimes that's scaled within the product, like these little artificial shrooms product. I don't know what he took exactly. I'm late to the show, but that's actually really impressive the way he's holding
Yeah.
himself.
No, they don't give a shit. Shout out to Corey for having a hood ass show with tens of thousands of viewers on at one time. This guy Maka, these are like thugs out there in fucking Cali that have a crazy studio and shit like that. So you know there's a hustle from back in the day. So I guess he got in the shroom business and he came shit up on there. It's like, yeah, this guy psilocybin mushrooms. And I'm like, yo, you know that shit's not legal though. Hold on, I'm gonna find out exactly what's in it. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm looking for this maca juice.
Like I don't know if you like. Have you ever tried like the shrooms candy bars and drinks and shit like that, or you just did the straight mushroom?
I've had shrooms in every form that you can have them.
Oh shit! Yeah, I never
Every
did
form.
anything other than the cap.
Sonicated extract, all that shit. But I'm trying to figure out exactly what they had in that one. Hold on. Can I find this? Boom, I think I found it. Okay. Give me a second. There was this little bottle right here. It has to have some information. My bad, give me time. 800. Oh, this is just straight bullshit. I love a hustling ass nigga, dog. This shit. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Hold up. Let me share screen. That's it. Boom. I'm pretty sure this is the Maca Magic, his joint, and it says 888 milligrams plus magic. You feel me? That means nothing. That means nothing.
Facts. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I mean, they probably have some extract in there, and like they probably like watered it down and shit, and put some other little bullshit chemicals.
That bitch was cloudy. I doubt what's in there, but he's out west. He could probably get he get his hands on some shit, get some shit done. This is easy to execute. Like let's not even talk about that. Let me not even get into that. But oh, hold up. We got the first time I took 1.5 and thought that was too much. Damn. Maybe if we get more into the weird shit on this show, I'll talk about wait, let me read this first. Take 2G, hit the gym. You don't know if the tears are from the shrooms or from the workout.
God damn.
Yo, 2G is fucking a lot. I've definitely gone to the gym on shrooms before. You feel me? But not like 2Gs, like microdosing, like a half a gram type shit, But goddamn, I'm gonna do that though. I don't give a shit.
How do y'all niggas like go to the gym and work out on shrooms, bro?
Nigga, we just built different from a different cloth,
Hey, salute, because that shit, like when I'm on shrooms, bro, I don't want to be around no public places like that. And then on top of that, you're gonna do strenuous, you're gonna lift heavy shit and then put heavy shit down and lift it up again and around people. That shit will bug me out. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, where am I?
Nah, you get in the zone. You get in the zone. You get in like God mode. You feel like you're full pause. You feel body connecting. You feel me? You lift. You feel your muscle working. How everything's connecting. It's just and you get into where
you're tuned with your body and your mind, your spirit.
It's like you're instantly into second wind zone. You ever worked out really hard and caught your second wind, and you feel like you can go forever? You feel like that's the zone you're in.
That's crazy. I couldn't do it because when I'm shroomed up, I like to just be like and like walk outside in nature. Like I like to kind of just kind of be in that type of environment, like not like an enclosed building. I don't want to be on shrooms and be in a building. You feel me? Because it just bugs me out, type shit.
Yeah, the Flying Low says gyms lock you in. The only problem is trusting the Uber driver after. Then here's the thing. Like I'm spoiled. I have a good gym in my building, and so I really wouldn't have to go anywhere. But if I did go somewhere, it'd have to be where I can like walk back to my crib. Walk.
And Flying Low taking the Uber back too, or to and fro. Like that's crazy.
Exactly. Disagree, but that gym focus hit different. It is what it is. I'm on like. I don't know if I want to mix these two things. I like my other channel is going to be more like my regular business and like formulations, tinctures, different herbs, shit, working out, different shit that I'm into. But yeah, we could definitely talk about that because there's combinations of things along with the psilocybin. I shouldn't even say that. Probably the AI is going to catch me and shit. But with the magic mushroom and shit, you can with a micro dose. I really like pairing it with ginseng and ashwagandha. It's even better if the ginseng and ashwagandha has been fermented to potentiate the absorption rate. But we'll get into that shit at another time. Hold up. We got Aaron. I don't like the LED fluorescent lights on shrooms. Has to be home or nature. Facts. But me, for one, I haven't been in this mode in a long time. Like I used to really live that psychedelic lifestyle. Like really live a psychedelic lifestyle. Maybe if we get into that shit, I'll talk about it later. But for me, it was always either like to be by myself or with one trusted person. And it's very rare to find somebody you on that wavelength with. But either by myself, one trusted person, or with a whole lot of people. No in between. It can't be a couple. Either like just one or two, either by myself or like out in a big event or in a club. But cause I prefer. That was my thing. I'm telling the truth. I used to be on the trippies instead of fucking alcohol and shit. I don't like drinking alcohol.
That's crazy. Cause like for me, like I went to a party on shrooms one time and that shit bugged me the fuck out. Like I couldn't do it. Like I didn't stay for too long. I had to go. Me and my ex had walked to this place because it was by her house. But like when I was like kind of like almost at my peak hit, like my peak trip when I got there, and just being around a bunch of people and hearing the music, and it was just too much. Like I couldn't. Like my mind just felt like I felt like I was surrounded by a bunch of demons. Like low key, I felt like I was in hell. I bugged out, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta go. Like I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna go back to your house. And I'm gonna go home." And she's like, "Oh, yeah," because she wasn't tripping, but I was tripping. Because I thought it was a good idea to go. This is when I first started doing shrooms. I thought it was a good idea to just go to a party on shrooms. I thought like, "Fuck it, why not?" And then like the anxiety hit me, and then just being surrounded by a bunch of people I didn't know, and then having just lights and like just being in a building just bugged me the fuck out, bro. I don't know how y'all niggas be going to places in public, tripped out of your mind. Like I don't even like being in public on weed like that. Like I mean smoking and shit like that. Like that shit bugs me out too, low key.
No, but I told you some of the stories. Like, here's the thing. Like, until I speak to other people, I don't realize that I lived like a odd life. You know what I'm saying? But Aaron. Oh yeah, I dropped the link in the chat. Because we're talking about this shit now. If anybody want to come up and give a trip report, you don't got to show your face, but I like hearing about people's experiences and shit. So if you want to come up here and give a little trip report, you feel me? This is a safe space. You feel me? This is a safe. Not you can't be funny style. Not that safe. You feel me? But it's
facts.
But it's cool over here.
Yeah, we code up here talk about your Magic the Gathering and how you asexual and shit.
But I remember like I went like I rode up with some of my homeboys out to Orlando for one of my birthdays, right? Damn, this is two different times. I went up there 2 different times. So let me like separate these things. I don't get in detail. The trip stories are like dreams. You feel me? You take a long time to tell this shit, and sometimes people don't want to hear that shit. But I will say this: like when you say being in public, I remember like we went to a fancy Japanese restaurant. It was like fire as fuck. I remember this was a very good night with some homies. I kind of fell out with them, but maybe we'll patch it back up. But we leave the fire ass restaurant. We go outside. It's me, him, his brother, his baby moms, and they have like their baby like daughter with them. You know what I'm saying? Like a baby, And I'm like,
hell no.
you feel me? So she goes back to the hotel, and then we just all like take the drops in the parking lot right there. You feel me? A couple drops of acid. Then we hit it to the Ripley's Museum right before it closed. So we were the only people in the Ripley Museum. That shit was fucking very interesting. You feel me? And then getting from there to the Hyatt. Was that the Hyatt? The one that took to the convention center? I don't know. That shit was a movie. We're gonna do a show about trip reports. We're gonna break it down so it's not a boring side story and shit. But wait, Flying Wolf says, "I'm always high. That's the key." Hold on. What do you mean with the shrooms? You're saying that's the key to being in public on them? Because it's odd. If you smoke weed, it'll make you want to be less talkative and not really be out around people. But it will level you out if you are on like shrooms or something like that.
Yeah,
it's interesting. You feel me?
Yo, for a nigga that can do that shit, like that's actually impressive because like that just being in that like mindset and frequency and that like level of consciousness around a bunch of people in public and moving around, like I don't know, that's crazy. I couldn't do it though. So salute to falling in love, because that's weird to me. Not weird, but like that's crazy to me.
It's just something to do. It's not like like Flying Low saying that. I can tell like that's why you gravitated towards the channel. Or you like even across the internet you can tell like different people you fuck with because that's some shit I've done before. That's some shit I would do, and people look at like a how do I say? People look at like a psychedelic or any type of nootropic enhancement is like they just want to feel good. They just want to go out and party and shit. Like my shit was never feeling good. I didn't even give a fuck about that shit. The same way that I would go out and party on the shrooms is the same way I'd be at my house reading books and studying. You feel me? I want like we're gonna talk about this another time. But like for at least 9 months, I ate shrooms every fucking day. Every day.
What? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I had a giant jar. I put a lot of mushrooms in there and I let it sit for months before I did this. And so every single day when I woke up, I'd had a big spoon of honey in my tea, and it was off from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, niggas is really crazy. That's crazy.
I've done it. I can do it on acid, but not on shrooms. I've done it. I can do it on acid, but not on shrooms. Personally, I feel you. Some people are like that, and to me, here's the thing about acid. I feel like that's why people say there's a potential for evil with it. Because if you're a fucked up person, you can do whatever you want to do on acid and do it to a high level. And there's negative potential for that if you're a malevolent person, you know? But I know it's hard to explain. Somebody who's never experienced it, the level up, because, okay, let me get into it right now. I don't want to, should we get nerdy? What time is it? We're going to have to do a whole nother show on this since I see I have this audience, we can get into this. But another show I'm going to pull up, I read this multiple times. We're going to pull up the Harvard studies on acid and what they were doing. And I'll give you a quick example. Somebody advancing to a 2-year level in piano in one class. People who were bad in their high-level mathematics classes, they took them to the side, and here's when they're doing these acid tests back in the days, they were giving them generous doses. Generous. You feel me? So all they did was sit them down, they took the dose, and the teacher, a professor came in and explained to them the basic building blocks of what they were doing in the math classes that they were struggling in. All these people started to excel. Not saying they became Nobel Prize winning mathematicians. It all clicked. It all came together. You understand what I'm saying? So my interest in the, whatever you want to call them, hallucinogenics, entheogens, with all that shit, whatever, my interest was always the learning aspect of that shit. You feel me? What can you do? You know? And fuck it. So let me say this last thing. When it comes to my own learning experiments, and we're going to get deeper into this on another show since I see the audience is interested in this. One of my learning experiments was this. Like, I used to take like a gram of mushrooms and then I go lay down in the dark. Like I'm going, like I was going to go to bed, but I wasn't tired at all, you know? So as it comes on, you're just laying there, you're thinking whatever, your eyes are closed, so you're not dealing with the sensory of all this other shit. My ears aren't plugged, but who cares? And you just start having thoughts, you know? You're thinking, your self-talk, your imaginations flowing around and shit like that. It's all in your mind. So one time I was doing this, and at some point into it, I started to hear somebody snore. And I'm still thinking, and I'm hearing somebody snore. And I'm like, there's nobody else in my house. Who the fuck is snoring through the fucking walls like this? I start thinking this, you know? And I'm hearing this person snore, and then I'm like, woke up. And it was me snoring. So what did that let me know? That let me know that I can go into full sleep where my body can rest and recover, and my mind can continue to have a stream of thought. What are the implications of that? And my mind can have a continuous stream of thought in a place where time is different. Do you understand the implications of that? You can let your body rest and go to another place where time is dilated and different. So you go over there for your little let's keep it easy. 6 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep. You could experience years and years of study, years and years of different experiences. Then you have to combine that with lucid dreaming and visualization. Now you combine that with something that you're doing in this physical world. You feel me? Meaning a sport, something you're learning or whatever. You carry it over there and you extrapolate. You extrapolate your learning to potentially like infinite levels. You know, that was just my idea. You know. But let me pull up these. Taking shrooms and smoking weed to balance it to function. I don't think it's the best way to consume it. Wait. Taking shrooms and smoking weed to balance it to function. I don't think it's the best way to consume it. Kind of lost on that one. Yeah, but it is what it is. You know, you see Corey Holcomb brought us down this wonderful psychedelic rabbit hole. Pause. Need to get some maca juice. Hold on. You know, Wavy might have to go back to work. Let's get this up. Let's see if Wavy not Wavy. Let's see if Corey got anything else to say before we move on to the organoid brain computers.
Is it?
Oh my God.
You think it's working?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's go. Look. Hey, baby, get the fuck out of here, cake ass shit. This is what I'm saying. She asked me if I ever met somebody. In my lifetime as a man, I have met one female who actually went out of her way to better herself and become respectable. One. That's the truth. It's not a truth I'm proud of. I'm not proud of that truth. It's really sad. All the motherfucking women that I done been around since I left mama house, one of them, not only their works, what they can show, I have put effort into myself to become a better person.
Yo, Wavy, I don't know if you're here, but I wish I could. Yo, I sent Wavy this shit earlier. I wish I could pull it up. These old ass ladies on a boat. Yo, man, can I pull that shit? How can I do this? I kind of want to show this shit, man. I kind of want to show this shit. Fuck, I'm gonna try to show it. Yo, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I got you. It's called. Give me 2 seconds. This ain't gonna take nothing. Hold up. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta find this shit. Give me 2 seconds, dad. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe later. Hold up. Wait. How do I connect this right here? Boom, boom. Yo, we're doing technical missions on the fly. Trying to bring you guys this content. Okay. I'm in. Yo, give me a second. I pulled it up. Give me a second. Where's this joint? Window. Damn, where's this shit? Oh, there we go. Yo, come on, bro. Come on, man. I need to be able to make you guys hear the sound on this one. Let me. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Let me know if you guys can hear that. This is what we're dealing with. Look at these old ass ladies. I forgot. I'm not gonna let Wavy get away with this. Wavy said he was the one with the curly hair. He was trying to smash one with the curly hair, dog.
Wait. I'm back. Wait. Hold on. What's going on?
Wavy said he was trying to smash this old lady with the curly hair, dog.
Her and the one on the knees, obviously, you know.
And the one. Okay, I gotta say yes to the one on the knees because she just look like a fucking.
Yeah, it's like she gobble it. You know what I mean?
Look at her run. Look at her run for it. Hold on. Look at her run for it.
Hey.
Run for it.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like listen, if we're talking about like just straight MILF shit, like come on, we not going.
Yeah, they can't hear the sound. I gotta figure out how to do this sound joint from the phone so I can do these Instagram death scroll shows.
Oh wait, you're on your phone, or are you? Oh, this is from.
No, this is from my phone that I'm broadcasting to my computer, and I'm showing on here. You know. So Yeah, I just wanted to show what Corey's talking about. This is an older man, you know, with money and all this shit, and he understands what he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, but listen, man, women are more mature than men. You know that, right? Like they the backbone of the community and all this shit. So
Yeah, everybody's, what do you say? Grandma's going crazy. So this is the new church. This is the new church. You feel me? And here's the thing, like, I don't know what's worse, if it's old bitches or young bitches. Like, nah, this is definitely worse. Look at the old bitch in the back.
Bitches are worse.
Why are they? Look at them all recording in their face. Look at how they're gonna use this all as blackmail later. Bitches are horrible, dog. You feel me?
I would say old bitches are worse because they of course, yes, they didn't grow up with technology, but like they know all the tactics because they know the fundamentals. You feel me? Like it's like a coach. You feel me? Like the coach knows the fundamentals. They may not know all the new shit, 100%, but they know like, okay, like this is how you know what I mean? You got to do this to get a man to give you this type shit. You feel me? Like they know all the tricks.
Hey, yo, why
that's not a bad thing.
Why is the auntie that's holding her head dancing like goddamn JP? She dancing like that sus nigga. You know what I mean? Why she doing that? Why she?
It's just a form of dominance. What BSL say, it's a sign of dominance.
Yo, there ain't no hope, y'all. All you do is get your money and you smash young bitches. Get money and smash young bitches till the sun blow up, dog. You know what I mean? You feel me? We need the sun. We need the sun up out of here. Oh, let me turn this shit off. All right. Maybe we should move on to the you know, because I should have had timestamps for Corey shit, because that shit was hilarious, but we don't got time to let that shit play anymore. That's my bad, guys. I'm trying to do a show. Oh yeah, but I have this queued up. We can get into the Organoid homunculus. Let me get this up here. Boom. 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 Shout out to the one-on-one podcast. I fuck with him. All right, so yeah, it should be a good playing from right here.
Yeah. And it'll
do all the work.
All right, so an OI, of course. Organoid intelligence is an emerging field of study in computer science and biology that develops and studies biological computing using 3D cultures of human brain cells or brain organoids and brain-machine interface technologies. Such technologies may be referred to as OIs, bruh. So if they're talking to us about this, we know, and this is from, what year is this from? Let's see here. This is from 2023. Okay, so if they're talking to us about this, and they've told us that they've cloned people, and they've told us that they've grown people in labs and entire animals and false matrices, if they're telling us about this, bro, 100%, you got full human organoids that are powered by this 100%, bro.
Yeah, it has to be like, because I don't know how many you can manufacture, but there's got to be a good handful, like a good 1,000.
That's where all the cow blood is going, bro. That's where all the semen is going too.
Oh, maybe that's why they're slaughtering all these flus mysteriously, and they had to slaughter all the chickens. They're like, oh well, right? They're all getting dying. I think that's part of their plan. In my thing is like, if I theorize more, so we were talking about like, you know, people hearing voices, maybe become schizophrenic and being told to either off themselves or off somebody, full on instructions, not just like, hey, someone said go choke this guy out, like full on instructions like, hey, go to this store, go here, get this and that. So maybe it's like all these elements together. Right now, this organoids, which we know that people that were forced to get this special unheard of thing, that you were required to at some places to get a job or keep a job. What if this technology is similar to these organoids? right? This organoid intelligence,
So
or it can be activated with it.
There's another one. Scientists build tiny biological robots from human cells. The multicellular biobots can move around and help heal wounds created in plated neurons. This is 2023, November 30th, 2023. So they're making all this. Human tracheal skin cells self-assemble into a multicellular moving organoids called anthrorobots. So the organoids form these anthro robots, bro. And now when the AI takes over, it's going to be a whole bunch of anthro robots running around trying to do stuff to you.
Anthro robots, or
So they had the technology for a long time. So it's pretty much easy to say, put two and two together, what was inside of the Jabberoonie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want to say this, like the whole like, oh, like so and so is a clone, like the whole like celebrity cloning thing. To me, I always felt like it was ridiculous at first because it's like, okay, like why would they clone Gucci Mane of all people or whoever the fuck? I think that was a psyops to prepare us for when they really start unleashing the clone shit, which they've been obviously working on for a long time. Those speeches of Bill Clinton saying stuff about cloning back in like the early 2000s. So I think that now they're, now they have put the soft, what they call the soft disclosure, as far as letting the people know without knowing, or at least slowly letting them know that they can prepare us. They prepared us to where a point where they will now flat out say, hey, look, we can clone a whole human being in a very short period of time.
Well, they're just disclosing what they've already done to you, like basically.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna finish what he's saying right here. I'm hoping that I didn't. I feel like I got this mixed up with another one I saw where they went into the computing power, but we'll see.
Or digital homunculus.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Daddy, chill.
And this is from 2020. This is, let me see here.
Everybody here knows what the homunculus is, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a homunculus is.
I seen something that said 2024. What is the latent space of possible functional morphologies that cells with a wild type genome can coax to construct? This question drives at the heart of fundamental issues in evolutionary and developmental cell and synthetic biology and has been taken up by a rapid. So because think about this, bro. Focusing on building new kinds of active living structures, biobots. So what's interesting about this is that recently Israel, of course, these scientists at Israel, that's all. Listen, dude, scientists at Israel, that's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I'm saying. They created a replica of a human embryo. And the reason that they did that was because by law, you have 14 days that when you create an embryo in a lab, the law says that you have to unalive it after 14 days by law, right? You can't see it past the 14 days. Now, what these scientists did, because we know that they like to loophole things, right? We know that certain kind of people that like to loophole things and find ways around. They made essentially kosher embryos, if you will, where since it was a synthetic version, well, guess what? There's no laws against what you can do to those because those are a copy of the real thing. It's not the real thing. So what we can push it past the 14 days, right? We can see how far down the road we can take it.
And who's holding that accountable, man? Who's like right there?
Yeah, take this opportunity to hit the like button. You feel me? Nobody bringing you this organized homunculus news. So what do you think of that? What do you think of that, Wavy?
Well, I would say that we are entering we're entering a different point in humanity where we're going to see a lot of scientific, what science fiction and science fantasy was back in the day will become reality. They've been doing all this GMO shit that we've been seeing and all this biological engineering that we've been seeing for the past, I don't know, 30 years or so. either they perfected it or they're just allowing us to know what they've been doing, what they've mastered already. And I feel like we're in the future, in the next couple of years, especially, we're gonna start seeing a lot of biochemical engineering come to a point where we are gonna start seeing manifestations of weird shit going on. I don't want to go into too much detail, but we're gonna start seeing a lot of weird shit. They're already doing human womb biological cloning in Germany, where they can make artificial wombs. They can take I don't know, the fucking skin cell off of a bitch and turn it into a fetus and shit like that. They've been doing cloning with sheep and shit like that. The first cloned animal was a sheep, which is to me like a parallel to like the goat, which is a parallel to Lucifer, to Satan and shit like that. So the white man has been doing this shit, and now they're just letting us know, hey, look, we've been doing this shit type shit. You feel me? So it's gonna come out. We're gonna see some weird Frankenstein type shit. They've been doing it with the food, and that was their way. I know I'm kind of going to rant, but they've been doing it with the food, and now they're gonna do it with people, and they're gonna start growing certain foods and vegetables and arms and limbs and people through all this shit.
Yeah, thanks. I don't disagree with that. I feel like that's what's going on right now. Like I don't know. I was looking at while you were speaking. I was looking at this other clip too. So you didn't have to stop. But I found this other clip where I think they get into the computing power of these artificial brains. I just need 1 second to find it. Hold on.
And while you're doing that, I'll just say real quick that it's been organs as well. It's been body ligaments. It's been food. Obviously, we already know about that. But it's the fact that they have gotten us to a point where we have been able to accept these things as, okay, science can, and usually when they want to put in the new agenda, they'll do it to the form of like helping people. Like, oh, we can grow you a new liver, we can grow you a new organ, we could plant it in a test tube and shit like that. And then that's how they kind of introduce it to the people. And I think that we've reached that point.
I know people are so dumb to me. Like there's all this money flying around all over the place, and like they obviously, whoever they are, don't care about helping anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the people who are taxing you, you know what I'm saying? So you can barely live. Those people, I don't see how the masses think that they're doing anything for their benefit. You feel me? Like
disagreeable. You're thinking the masses are aware. Like the masses are they that's exactly what they think. And most of the masses don't know about the other shit in the background. You know what I mean?
Facts. We got Aaron in the chat. He says, "I think they're trying to mimic creation, trying to play God, trying to be God." Yeah, facts. But I think I really think there's something deeper to it when you look at the jump in technology. And I don't want to just talk shit on that. I want to have exact information when I speak on that. But there's a certain point in time where technology just started jumping like a motherfucker. It doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, artificial womb. Let's let this guy talk a little bit about that. Is there anything else here? Let me just go to the other clip. Yeah, because that kind of continues what's going on here. Let me get this out of here. Boom. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get this other one up. Boom. All right, let's get into this.
Right there, that gray matter thing.
16 lab-grown brains run world's first living computer in Switzerland. Bro, this is old too. This is from May 28th. It's published about a month ago. So Swiss technology firm Final Spark has successfully launched a neural platform, the world's first bioprocessing platform where human brain organoids, lab-grown miniaturized versions of organs, perform computational tasks instead of silicone chips. Yikes, bro. What are we doing, bro? What is this? Dude, this reads like a freaking this is not good. I mean,
Nope. It's going to turn into something. Imagine 100 years from now, all of your computers have a brain in them, or like an actual brain. That's what they're working on.
And this is why, Joe, that, we talk about conspiracies and stuff like that. And like, what are they doing when they're collecting your fluids at some red bus outside of a movie theater, and they give you free movie tickets if you just donate your organic matter. Listen, I don't donate my blood because I work hard for my blood. All right. I don't, and I know it may or may not save lives. I don't know. We don't know what they're doing with the stuff behind the scenes. And this reminds me of, right, Twyman's book. This is why the book Genuflect, which I've had a lot of people hit me up about it, because whenever I speak about her, I always speak about her in this mysterious overtone. I'll tell you guys why I speak about her the way I do, because somebody who was close to her, I was gonna say something bad. Somebody who was close to her harasses people online whenever you even mention her name. Okay, you will get a cease and desist. He will harass you. I know people who.
And some personal shit. Let's get into the computing.
The unknown. Think of what the future. Think of the future, Juan. Like the diseases that it can cure, the technology that we can overcome, the resources that we don't have to mine for once we figure this out.
You don't want to help the human race, Joe? How selfish of
Exactly.
you, bro? How selfish of you, dude.
Then the biggest moral question would be like, what you should be asking.
Hold on. Today, AI growth is limited by high energy use required. Digital processor, bioprocessor. AI growth will be enhanced with no energy restrictions. No energy restrictions. Everything has an energy restriction. AI growth will be enhanced with no energy restrictions. So you're saying you're tapping into universal energy, like 0-point energy.
Disagreeable. Let me just comment on that real quick. Yes, I do believe that energy does have, in the physical, natural world, yes, energy does have a restriction. As far as how it's controlled and how it's fluctuated, to lack of a better word. But here's the thing, right? In the digital world that they have created, where they can type shit up and they can engineer certain things that are not of matter or of physical limitations, this is how they're able to really bend reality, as they've been doing with things like social media, Web 3.0, AI, where they, through the digital world, and this is why they want us all in the digital world. This is why they've been trying to merge man with machine, because with AI, with cyberspace, they can control it more and bend the laws of reality. In fact, they can escape the laws of reality through cyberspace. It's almost like a developer, a video game or an app developer, basically someone who can program cyberspace. They can do a lot. Yeah, they can do a lot and bend reality through that. That's why everything has been going digital. That's why they want to cast this. Excuse me. That's why they want to cast the society. That's why they want everything to be done digital. Social media has gone digital. I mean, everything has gone VR, virtual reality, or in that route. AI, VR, AR, augmented reality, where they want you to put fucking goggles on your face, stuff like that. That's why we've been seeing the advancements towards AI and VR and robotics. So I feel as if, I feel as if this is why we've been going the direction as humanity or as a society, because they want to be able to play God and go far out of the constructs of what physical reality is.
I agree. It's like it's trans everything. So it's going to be like as above, so below. Like trans reality. That's what they're trying to put you into. So you'll go for anything, and they want to make you miserable in your physical reality, which should be bliss. You feel me? Like people might hear me say often that this is hell, but this is hell because it's been inverted. This is actually supposed to be like the Garden of Eden. Fucking food grows out the ground. Like people don't understand this. Like when it like when you really speak to them, when you're in the areas that you should be in, close to the Tropic of Cancer, tropical areas, food just grows. If you didn't build all these buildings everywhere, there'd be fruit trees everywhere. You wouldn't even have to catch an animal if you didn't. You understand what I'm saying? You'd be living just chilling existence, living as a human. You feel me?
Well, that's the
They-
thing. They don't want you to be a human anymore.
Exactly. The further away you are from that, the more you're likely to feel like you're in hell. That's why. I'll tell you. That's why the show won't really grow that much, because I have a counterpoint to my own point. I'll say this is hell, but I'll say this is hell because it's inverted. So even you having this idea and me repeating that is even bad. I shouldn't be giving in. I shouldn't be giving in to. You understand what I'm saying, Wavy?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're accepting what they've been trying to manifest, and you shouldn't, because when you accept it, like, oh yeah, New World Order, oh yeah, Satan, the Luciferian shit, then they win. You're not supposed to, even if it seems like they're winning and they're doing their thing and it's happening, you're not supposed to accept it as fatality. What do you call it? Fatalism, or you're not supposed to have a fatalist mentality of that type of shit. But I'm gonna mute up real quick because I gotta talk to somebody real quick.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so like Wavy was saying, like it goes to the point like why people will notice I don't have I'll give an opposing view to something that I believe is true. You feel what I'm saying? I don't believe in a stiff position, or a tribalism, or protecting the tribe. You feel me? We grow ideas around here. We do alchemy, meaning this is how we do verbal alchemy. I can be talking to somebody who is righteous with an open, honest heart, and as long as we're speaking to each other honestly and not trying to manipulate each other, my bullshit I'm saying and your bullshit you're saying will go into each other's minds, and it will start making more sense, and that bullshit will mix together and it'll go from lead to alchemical gold. That's where you come to epiphany and new ideas. You feel me? And that shit only comes from having neuroplasticity and not being a fucking asshole all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an asshole, but I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got Aaron in the chat. He says, source of energy is ultimately the sun. If not totally unlimited, it can still be beyond our limits. Source of energy is ultimately the sun. What is the sun? Because I'm not gonna disagree with you, but I don't even know what the sun is.
Well, yeah, I literally just tuned in, but some say the sun is the energy generator. Some say it is the power source to this artificial, this dimensional, this artificial dimension that has been created by something else other than man and or God, or what God is that creator of this realm. But I would say that overall, right, regardless of all that shit, as physical beings in this realm, we can't ignore what's really going on, like in this realm. Like, okay, you could say, okay, I'm just a flesh being, and when I die, it's over, or this is a matrix, whatever. However you may view reality, I feel as if a lot of people try to kind of like ignore what reality is and how it's affecting them on some like, oh, it doesn't matter because we're all gonna die, some shit. And I understand that completely, but I think it's very important to understand that while you're still here, unless you're gonna kill yourself, you got to deal with the consequences, not the consequences. Well, yeah, the consequences of reality, but also the people who are affecting reality that you may not be able to have control over, or what you may not be able to have control over.
Here's the thing, I agree with you, but I also have the counter idea that I don't want to put limits on any of that shit. Because the more I look at it, the more it's connected, and there might be a way to manipulate all things. And you might not want to manipulate. I mean within your life, and maybe people who are connected to you. Because that's like, I don't want to get, that's too weird. I don't want to get into that next step of shit. But how do I say this? Let me hit the joint, get this all together. What is reality exactly? People experience deja vu. They experience a serendipitous events. When you break pattern, novelty arises. Because that's all that can happen. Because if you're going outside of your pattern, novel experience is going to happen. What is that? What is going to happen in that experience? Can you... Because I don't want to just parrot this guy, Jason from Archaic's idea. But I'll just give his idea before I go into it. You just breaking pattern will bring things novel into your life that will move towards your set goal. And it's better to not speak this out loud. And they also say in the magical practice, don't tell people your shit or speak out loud. But his idea is that the AI can hear you, but it can't read your mind. It has us in this thing, so it can hear us, it can watch us, it can observe us, like the eye on the top of the fucking pyramid. You feel me? It can observe us, but it can't read our mind. So when you start breaking pattern and you don't talk, and it doesn't know why you're doing this shit, it's gonna start giving you novel experiences, not because it's your friend, just because it's trying to get you back in the pattern. But here's the thing: you become a pattern jumper. You get better experiences. It's going to give you something positive more than likely because it's going to want you to get back into a pattern to feed it. This sounds odd. I know it sounds kind of fucking crazy. I know I probably I might not even be even conveying this idea properly. Yeah.
No, you're making sense. I think this is why they have created smart technology to have surveillance capabilities. So where, by the way, can you hear me right? Because I'm in a different room. Okay, so I feel like this is why, and I feel like AI has been around like the AI as we know it today in 2024 has been around way longer than what we think, but they just didn't like unveil it. But the pattern recognition that you were just referring to, I feel as if they have had that through various forms of technology. I mean, we're on Web 4.0, as they say. But I feel like that they have had the ability to track, monitor, and observe human behavior through technology for a long time. And this is why they've been able to kind of use AI AI has been able to be rolled out very quickly because they've been doing their homework on human behavior and psychology longer than what we think, and this is why AI is what it is now so quickly. Because a lot of people, I hate to use the word normies, but a lot of normies think like, oh, okay, like this is just a fast-growing technology and it's rapidly advancing. I don't think that at all. I think that they've been had this shit and that they've been observing. Okay, we'll make something like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, and we have been monitoring human psychology and behavior. So that way we have the database as to what humans would, what these demographics. This is why they make you sign like census, they'll make you put your race on job applications or put your basically your identity on certain documents, and they put that through social media, or they make you do that through social media to kind of get you to like put in your information for them to gain the database. Okay, this demographic of people act like this. This demographic of people vote like this, say this, do this, like this. You know what I mean? So they've been gathering this, and they've created something that can mimic. It's almost like a homunculi,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? A digital homunculi.
Even if you want to keep it like post techno age or whatever, even if you want to bring it to like the mundane level, they've been taking a census. That's even like the same thing, you know, like putting people in categories, figuring out what's going on. People used to go door to door. I don't even know if they still do that, but that was a real thing, like heavy back in the day, like doing the census. You feel me? So, but I think it's even deeper than that. I just brought it to a mundane level. I really think that since back in the days, they've had this Black Mirror or this magic eye of Sargon that they could use through like more of a spiritual technology and them understanding the ancient means of doing that. And what they're doing now is trying to digitize the spiritual technologies. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Combine the two things.
Right,
So, yeah,
and that's what the occult is, or occult technology is. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I just want to get the chat real quick. We got Aaron. He said that's like the plot of iRobot. I feel like I half watched that because I don't remember what happened in the shit. The hidden AI trying to control reality. When Will Smith and the robot broke pattern, they changed reality. I might need to watch this. So I might need to watch something interesting. Iota says, when I speak to myself out loud, sometimes I find myself whispering or not saying anything because I know we're being monitored.
Facts. Can I just be on that real quick, disagreeable? That's a very interesting comment, Iota. Because check this out. Excuse me. Okay, so a little bit about me, or about my formal living conditions. That my brother, I used to live I live with my brother, who has a bunch of Alexas he has like 2 Alexas in the house. and they're on 24/7. Like as far as they're charged in and plugged up and stuff like that. And I never, even before I had like a real understanding of the knowledge that we're building on right now, I always felt uncomfortable having them around me. And I never, not saying never, but I didn't quite understand why until I started researching like surveillance technology and stuff like that. But I noticed that like for example, when I'd be in the room with one of the Alexas, like because there were one was in the living room, one was in the bathroom. He used to be like, oh, you know, he used to kind of have access. He wanted to have access to all that shit. So I would be like, so I would say something. I'd have a conversation. The Alexa will be off. I'll mention certain things, and the Alexa will turn on immediately. And that's when this is back in like 2019, before like the information got out that Alexa was recording information, recording a conversation. So I always had this feeling that these things that we have, or these devices that we had around us, was gathering information and collecting them into a database. Obviously, right? But then when information got out that was happening, and that it is being collected to a database, and that Alexa got introduced around like what 2016, 2017, and then now 7 years later, we're seeing this AI boom. I don't think that's a coincidence. And even when you talk on your phone or you talk around your phone, I remember one time, real quick. I remember one time I was talking to somebody about getting a car or going to a dealership or whatever it is. And I went on YouTube, and the first ad I see, it's fucking car dealership advertisement. So this whole surveillance technology wave that we've seen in the past decade or so had led us up to this point where now, okay, AI knows what humans are, how to emulate it, how to make a digital homunculi.
Yeah, but also the whole point of the show is that we're taking it past the Alexa listening to you or your phone or all that, from the digital to the, what would you call it, the biospiritual. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that shit is like connected to the guy from Archaics, Jason Bashir's, his ideas of the malevolent AIX. And that's why it's deeper than your phone listening to you. It is this thing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we are in, whatever we're swimming in, you feel me? Whatever is sucking the loosh, pause. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What did I want to say? What did I want to connect to that? Oh yeah, here's what I wanted to connect to that. What I always said. When I speak to myself out loud, sometimes I find myself whispering and not saying anything because I know we're being monitored. Facts. So I just want to put this out there also. There's a strength on both sides, because I feel like saying things out loud to yourself that aren't giving away your plans but are just boosting yourself up is very good for you, because your subconscious can't tell the difference. Even when you're talking, you're hearing yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So you bigging yourself up kind of works. It's hard to put together. It sounds corny, but it works. Kind of like in the
So that's
line of
fact.
how,
That's subconscious. I forgot the word, but it's basically programming yourself.
yeah, it's like auto suggestion, and there's different levels to it. The basic level is just mantras, repeating. You feel me? And many people have all different types of mantras. You know, fucking David Goggins, the nigga running saying "Stay hard." Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Yeah. This is why I think rap music is so great, but so demonic at the same time, because it can be used in good and bad, because it's a genre of music that literally creates mantras. The standard of the genre, or the lyrical standard of the genre, is to create a mantra, and no other genre of music is like that. Like, and that's why it's been weaponized so much against the people that created it.
It's like somebody who comes from nothing, and let's say like even if you put it away, somebody who comes from a zero, from actually nothing, even getting the opportunity to make the deal with the devil is like a crazy feat in their life. So think about this: you come from nothing, the literal I've been in, my family's from some hoodish type shit, but not the real trenches. Like, niggas know the difference. Like, some of us are from the hood, then there's the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, people who are from the trenches, think about being in that shit, and you're living in trauma all the time. You're doing shit to be real and shit like that. And that's also traumatizing you. But while you're experiencing all this trauma, you're also chanting about how you're gonna get rich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're also chanting.
Did a lot
and
just to live this here lifestyle.
and you're talking about it like you already have it. You don't got nothing. You're in the trap. You're talking about pulling up in the Bentley helicopter landing. You know what I'm saying?
Came straight from the bottom, sit top line.
So you feel me? Like so it's like helping them quantum jump through this shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a very dangerous road. But
No,
it's
but that's absolutely correct though. Because
that's-
the brain was made. I mean, I'm not bad, bro. Go ahead.
I'm saying it just is what it is. It's trauma and repetition. It's programming the brain. But you can go ahead.
But and this is why, like, because in the video we were just playing that that a lot of this biotech was made, obviously was made from computers, but the computer itself, the point I'm about to make is that the computer itself was made off of the brain. So if the computer, which is something that does program learning, that does sequence learning, memory programming, and stuff like that, basically it learns from what has been put into it repetitiously, and it's modeled after the brain. That means the brain can do the same thing, obviously, and that means the human subconscious and the spirit can do the same thing and achieve the same results as the computer. Because as with this AI thing, is that AI is only learning what has been put into it and what it has observed through basically hearing, right?
Yeah.
And input and stuff like that. Basically all audio and input and visual input and all different forms of the five senses, except for like taste, I guess, or feel.
Let me add this. This is what's going, like what you're saying is adding on to the point that I was making previously. That yes, it can observe through all these things, but it seems like it can't read your mind. You understand what I'm saying? And it seems like the thing it's most interested in is and this I didn't see this anywhere. This is just my idea. Why they have all these AI art programs and the Dalis and the Mid Journeys and all this shit, where you're going and you're just speaking it to make whatever. Some things that seem meaningless to you, chaotic, is good information for the AI. It's looking at your imagination. It doesn't know how this crazy mind of ours works. That we can just be like, oh yeah, do this, and put tits on it, and do this, and then put it in the truck, and you just like when you're a little kid on some cartoon shit that's trying to tap into that little kid energy. You understand what I'm saying? When you were a little kid and you used to watch cartoons, and then you used to be chilling by yourself. You ever seen little kids chilling? If you don't have a good memory, you're not gonna remember this as a kid, or you don't even remember the power of your imagination. But if you ever observe kids just chilling? Right now it sucks now because all these kids got fucking usually have phones and shit like that. But when a kid doesn't have a phone, you'll see him just tripping out. Like by himself.
Right.
You see him, his eyes will be like kind of closed and he'll just start laughing, like rolling. This nigga's having whole movies in his mind. You don't remember that you used to do this. And this is what the AI is trying to tap into by giving us the DALL-E, the Mid Journeys, and the Firefly and all this shit. So you just start saying all the crazy shit to it that's coming out of your mind. The chaos field is trying to learn that. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean you're absolutely right. And that childlike imagination is something that it can't AI cannot replicate human. Obviously, it can't replicate human emotions and memories. Although it tries, and if you try to put in like certain inputs like DALL-E or Mid Journey, it comes out sloppy and mutated. It's very uncanny, and I feel as if that's because like there's certain I fuck with like if you ever tried to like fuck with like ChatGPT to write a song, right? Because like that's kind of like something I do just for shits and giggles, just to study it. It can't give you real. It can give you like cliches, but it can't give you real emotional memory type things. Obviously, right? And that should be obvious, right? But the fact that it can't show you that it doesn't, like they're trying to that's that one part that they can't artificially replicate. And I think that's very important because they're trying to take that out of humanity. That's why they try to make everybody seem so robotic and emotionless. And I don't got no feelings, bro. And yeah, I'm heartless. Like I don't know if you notice this, but like I notice amongst like like social culture is like there's this idea like you gotta be heartless, you gotta be cold, like you gotta be just cold-blooded, like you can't have no emotions and shit. And I get that because we live in a very dark and demonic world. You don't want to be vulnerable to that level. But I feel like that was also an agenda that society's been engineered to be, where they will try to make humans as robotic and emotionless as possible, so they can program AI to be able to replace humans on that creative spiritual level. What you think about that?
I'm saying, yeah, that I 100% agree. That's connected to my whole theory about the degradation of everything. It can't rise to our level. It's bringing us down. You understand what I'm saying? So it must have figured out a while ago. It can't rise to niggas level. It can't do this shit. It goes all the way to my theory of the degradation of black art in general, or our ability to reach into flow state or the chaos field, shit that they made you not appreciate that they're studying. You feel me? Look it up yourself. So things like that, things like us getting together, dancing under the music. Let's just think about it on a mundane level. You're getting together regularly. You're in a joyous state, and you're in your cardiovascular system is raised. Just on a mundane level, that is good for you. You feel me? There's a bonding of the community on a mundane level. Then let's get to the spiritual level. That your electronic fields or your auric fields or whatever you want to call it are crossing across each other. This is actually a healing moment. You feel me? When everybody's come like, so you take this away, and let me bring it to a mundane level. On the most basic level, you can see it is when love was taken out of the music. The word love was taken out of the music. You feel me? And I don't care if you say this is the music is simpy this or that or that. I'm saying there's an energy behind it. Just like gospel music has an energy behind it. You feel me? And here's another thing I want to say. The niggas really want to talk about simping songs back in the days about R&B guys were simping and all that shit. That's facts. But it was okay though, because the women were simping just as much for the guys. Did you not listen to the women? You not listen to a women's song? You feel me? So I'm just saying, like,
for sure. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm just saying there was a balance. You see, all this shit is coming back to on a mundane level and a spiritual level. All this shit's connected. There was a balance at that time. That balance has been taken away. Only time you hear a bitch say love in the song, it says is like she loved to get her pussy fucked or
doing drugs. I love this shit. Yeah, like that, actually, because that's a very interesting point, because like, you know, we're both music fans. I'm sure anyone who's watched this and us communicate, like we could both agree. They understand, they see that. But it's like, when was the last time you heard a song on urban contemporary radio that expressed that love emotion that wasn't material? It wasn't I love money or I love bitches or I love niggas or I mean not niggas, but like I love like it was a genuine love emotion. Like, why let me ask you this, and to the chat. Why don't we have a black like a black Taylor Swift? And I know Taylor Swift, she's been pushed an agenda to the white people, but like, why don't we have a black clean cut pop artist that is just, there's no drugs or toxicity, it's just love? We don't got that in our culture, our artificial culture. We don't got. When was the last time we heard a song like Candy Rain or you know what I mean, or like I don't know, like tell me how am I supposed to live with you? Like, we don't get that anymore. It's just materialism. It's very generic, is what I'm trying to say.
But let me say this: the system never wanted to give you that. It just had to slowly take you out of that. You feel me? They had to use it at first in all the demonic shit, because we wouldn't accept anything else. We were still on a decent frequency. You feel me? And when I say we, I can't speak for everybody else. You know what we were talking about? Niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We're still on a decent frequency, and everybody was on that frequency because everybody was rocking with our music. Everything was everything that moved on to be their music was a culture bite of our shit. Rock and roll, country, blues, like nigga, that was our shit. It was in it. And all those hits had different levels of emotion. People want to concentrate on the same shit. We made the blues that concentrated on that emotion. We made there was a soul of that emotion. There was a simpy sad like my bitch left, I can't get her back music. There was I'm happy to be together music and shit like that. There's okay, what about this one? There was I'm happy to be with my family music. Yeah. I'm happy. Yeah, the barbecue music.
Family.
You feel me? all we have is one type of myopic nonsense right now that's been fed to us by Satan, and people think it's natural. You know, that's why I'm not too hard on people. People are dumb. They're full of propaganda, and they just don't see what it is. They just think, oh, everybody's dumb. Look at everybody. Look how bad black people are. I'm like, yo, you're at war, dog. You know, you're at war, and it's kind of like worse for you because you don't realize you're at war. You know. Hold on.
Yeah, it's sad.
Flying Low says, what about Janae
Monet. Talking about Janae Monet. He's talking about the you know the song fuck, she had a basically she's a boule puppet. I can't see, she's so trash, like I don't even remember her. I know who he's talking about, I just don't remember any of her songs. Her songs are not that great, but she's boule puppet controlled.
Oh, that little dyke. He talking about Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, the black dyke that they tried to push a couple years ago.
Yeah, and I don't want to get too personal on my shit, but I could tell some stories.
I mean, why not? Tell them.
No, I don't know. I don't know her. This is like secondhand from like my homies are in the industry. But
all right, tell that story.
You know, no, that nigga's crazy too, so I can't even trust what I can talk about that. But I don't know. To me, like, okay, Flying Low, I'm not gonna doubt you. You can drop a name of a song right now. I might not play it right now because you're gonna get a strike, but I will listen to it. Give me a song that's gonna make me feel like some old school shit. Like maybe, like it's undeniable. I don't have to try to feel it. Like I turn on some Anita Baker. It's like, oh shit, this shit is just doing something. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any of that shit in the new age. You feel me? I'm not saying it doesn't exist because there's always fucking creativity and spark out there. I'm saying you gotta dig like a motherfucker to find it. And I'm not saying I can't find good music. I might play some random shit right now that I found online. Yo, this nigga only got like 102 plays or something, and I'm pretty sure 52 of them are me.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? So
but that's where we're at though.
But I don't know. I'm not against it. I'm open to it. Pause. I want to know some good shit. Love music. I can find good music. I want to find good simply no. Just something that has good feeling. It don't gotta be love a bitch music. How about love your family music? Feel me? The last good I love your family song. We'll say that again.
By black people.
Yeah, you feel me? I didn't even take a white people one because for them to do it, we got to do it first. It's been shown already. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like the Zionist-controlled music industry will not allow for nothing like that to go mainstream. Understandably, so we have the internet, people can make music, we have access to music, so that shouldn't be a thing. But they control that too, to where you really, like you say, you have to dig, like you have to look for it and dig for it. Before you didn't have to dig for it and look for it. It was just there. It was everywhere. Even if you didn't hear it on the radio, your mama played the newest thing and it was just good. It wasn't like, oh, like you gotta go to this obscure SoundCloud account or dig through YouTube to find it. It was just there and it was prominent. It shouldn't have to be that way, in my opinion.
It was because, like I said, it's what they had to do. It's what we demanded. Back in the days, why there were so many different acts coming through, because we demanded that fresh chaos energy all the time. If a motherfucker's second song wasn't good, he was out of here. You didn't get another album. There was new talent coming in all the time. Think about how many one-hit wonders back in the days that we got fire songs from. You feel me? We're supposed to still be able to get that. You don't really get that anymore. A one-hit wonder is like a little TikTok song, motherfucker, or some shit like that. But hold on, we got Flying Low. He says, I'm just saying she isn't that over-sexual. She's a fucking dyke. What do you mean she's not an over-sexual pop star? But she isn't.
She's used to push yeah, you already said it. She's used to push that agenda amongst the black women, the liberal black women. She just doesn't have a big platform. She's like, you know who took her place, honestly, in my opinion? And I know it's gonna sound extreme, but I feel like she's like Meg Thee Stallion was like the rap version of her. Even though Meg Thee Stallion identifies as a lesbian, she took that hardcore, like, I'm cutting out the man or love for the black man completely out of my music. Janae Monáe did that, but it obviously was R&B and it was more sensual, I guess, sensual sounding rather. But like they promoted artists like Meg Thee Stallion and shit like that to like, okay, I'm gonna be aggressive about cutting the black man out. When have you seen Janae Monáe really embrace a black man? You feel me? She's all about lesbianism. That's what these female rappers are about. Although they don't explicitly say it because they rap about getting niggas to trick off on them, but it's the same message. cutting out the black man.
Yeah, that's facts. And but I just want to bring this up to say, like, the last family song made by black people came out like 5 years ago. This was the last family song by black people.
Love your family.
Shout out to Lucy.
Take care of your granny. It's all love in the Boosie family.
I want to address a fly low before I let this play. I didn't know she was gay, though. Those songs might hit different. She turned she didn't come out as gay first. She just turned that to satisfy the system. Then she started dressing like a fake prince with weird hair. She looked like the bad guy from Ghostbusters. But let's go.
Love your family. Take care of your grand. Boosie Blue. Had them neck bones. Had them neck bones.
Nigga, them neck bones falling off the bone.
Collard greens and chicken. Collard greens and chicken.
That fried chicken in this motherfucker. Give me a leg. Give me a leg.
Sweet potato pie steps down. Potato pie step down.
Oh, grandma.
This is so corny, but it's just cool. He's with his goddamn kids having a good time, bro. You can play this at the barbecue. Your grandma can hear this. You feel me?
We getting money now, Uncle Tony. We straight, nigga.
Nigga, drink how you want. Nigga, drink how you want. Woo.
Don't start acting crazy.
My nephew like the weed. Nephew like the weed. Tree.
Munch, beat, all up.
Nigga, smoke how you want. Nigga, smoke how you want. It's all love on this tongue. It's all love on this tongue. So love your family.
If you love your nigga, hug your nigga. If that's your sister, hug her right now.
Hug your family. Hug your family.
This nigga
If
This nigga made a family mantra, dog. This
Right.
is a mystical, magical nigga. Nigga beat 500 murders. You think that's not magic? Get the fuck
I think it's more Fed cooperation, but like there's a magic to that though, because how many rap, like, when was the last time Future dropped a song about his family? Like, Future just talks about killing people and doing drugs and being that nigga. I mean, it's just cool too. You need that energy, but like, we need more. We don't have enough songs like this. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, you don't even need to have Future drop a song about his family. How about all these guys? Here's the thing. Money's respected. People don't really care. Like, the structure has changed. So all these guys who have all these kids and got mad money, you don't even see them with all their kids. You feel me? If they had all their different kids with them and all that shit, but the system's designed like that to have the bitch like torturing you. You know what I'm saying? But think about the visualization of that. If all these guys who have money have mad kids with them, like, niggas wouldn't care. They'd be like, oh, they're all chilling like Boosie. And Boosie's like the worst person in the world, dog. You feel me?
but that's the fruit they got us on. They don't want us to show that type of stuff, and that imagery and that message is not being promoted like that. And I think it's obviously it's on purpose, but it's like, damn, like we don't. How do I put this? We're to the point where we have bitches like Meg Thee Stallion saying Papa Plan B to our women. Papa Plan B. Then we have our we have the young niggas saying Papa Perk, load up a pistol, go shoot that nigga down. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's crazy.
They need to realize, like, not they, but everybody needs to realize that propaganda hits everybody. It hits us the most because it's being shined on us. But
okay, but disagree. But what rock star is saying go kill another white person?
Who is a rock star?
Well, exactly. Well, I mean, okay. I mean, but I'll say this: rock music is not in that prominence to that. But what I'm saying is, I don't hear too many rock songs that are about genocide of the white race, blatantly, explicitly. Maybe on a subconscious level, because I don't know what goes on in the rock world like that. But on an explicit level, like, where's the white version of Lil RT? Well, like a crazy white boy just going crazy, doing drugs, popping. Oh, I mean, I know Lil RT doesn't really rap about that, but like that imagery. Where is the black version of Meg Thee Stallion? I mean, no, excuse me. Where's the white version of Meg Thee Stallion? Maybe it's out there and I don't know, but I want to see that.
Those satanic hoes that we don't even know about because we don't care. Like, Like I don't know the modern ones, but like Kesha and shit like that.
Kesha didn't rap about popping. I mean, maybe she didn't. I don't know. I mean, I like this song. Don't stop. Did it TikTok?
Yo, I don't know what she ever sang about. I'm just saying I saw her with like blood all over her face and.
Okay, that's the satanic ritual. She gotta do. That's what she gotta do. That's like like an employee evaluation type shit. Like that's what she gotta do. That's her job to do that, to keep her job. I'm talking about the messaging in the music. Katy Perry or Taylor Swift, yeah, they do promote like that kind of feminist agenda, but it's very subtle compared to a Meg Thee Stallion, or where Meg Thee Stallion can tell a black woman, look, spit in these niggas' faces, ignore them on the street. These black women will do it. Taylor Swift, her messaging is not that strong overtly, like how a Beyonce or a Meg Thee Stallion is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so overt in our messaging, in our music. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. And the reason I keep playing this whole clip of Boosie back is just such a great. Just like wilding with your kids. Like, this is inspired. And here's the thing: this is the one guy who kind of go against the system, and you notice he's the one with his family. You know what I'm saying? He's the one with his family, and he's the one that's like who's speaking against the system for the most, and he's one of the worst guys out there, like a confirmed killer. You know what I'm saying? So it just shows that that's what the system wants. It wants the opposite of this, because even this guy who's not the fucking clean-cut, lame, so-called educated, lame black guy who got everything together, he still wants to be with his family. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, despite all the murders, despite all the snitching, despite all the crash test dummy shit. I mean, Boosie's never been in a level of influence as like a Lil Wayne or a Future or a Gucci Mane or some shit like that. But I mean, I can respect the messaging in the song, but this is just one song, one video. Like, what about everything that's been going on in the past 15 years of Gucci Manes and Chief Keefs and Future, Papa Perk? You feel me? Drink lean, go kill another black person. That's what concerns me. Because when I walk down the street and I see these little niggas with the dreads, and they look at me like, yeah, nigga, what? Or they go to the store and they're like, yeah, nigga, what? And they have that mentality. I don't want to be around nobody that has that mentality. I don't want to go to school with them. I don't want to drive on the same road as them. I don't want to work with them. I don't want to be around them because they have that frequency.
It's not you rewarding these people. You feel me?
I know that.
And people might try to give the illusion like, oh, even niggas in the hood who act stupid still get treated the best. No, that's the propaganda that's being pushed out there. So that's what your community is going to perpetuate. If that wasn't the thing being pushed out there, your community wouldn't be perpetuating that as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, niggas like gold. We like that shit, but we're not addicted to materialism. And this has been proven because you can look at the early era of hip hop where people were wearing leather straps with wood medallions on it and shit. It was about representing a message and not being super materialistic and shit like that. And that music still sold. And it was positive music. So it's not about just people want to hear negativity. No. They had to force this repetition of bullshit on people to get them to believe that it was like fire. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I'm not denying that. But let me just address Aaron's comment real quick. Aaron, me personally, I believe that all these school shootings we hear about are government psychological operations. These are not regular people doing that shit. And so I'm not gonna go with the white boy listens to, I don't know, Eminem or Marilyn Manson, and that's why he wanted to shoot the school. I'm not with that. I believe those are psychological operations, and that's a different conversation. But I'm talking about when in our community in America. 'Cause I know you're from the UK, and I'm not trying to do any differential shit. Because I know there's, we black people are facing the same shit all over the world in just different capacities. But I'm talking about when I go to the store and I see little niggas, they got that energy, that frequency of a young boy or a Chief Keef. NBA Youngboy has influenced this generation, the Gen Z niggas, in a way that I think no other rapper has done to their generation. I mean, except for like, obviously, like the the Futures and the Little Waynes and shit like that.
It's all the martyrs. It's the King Von is a martyr.
Yeah.
There's the who's the other martyr? The Existención, the Juice WRLD martyr. All these people just molded into one weird thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like,
and you gotta deal with these niggas because those niggas are dead, but their effect still. And I love all of them. I love all their music, but I can differentiate. Like I can have discernment to not take it real. These young niggas, they take it real. And I feel old saying that because I'm 30 years old. But when I see the effects of a King Von or a Juice WRLD or Extacion, where these kids want to pop pills and have guns, that's a little alarming. And we're not doing it for good. It's one thing if like, okay, these kids were popping perks and loading up pistols to go do something. And I'm not gonna say it on stream because whatever, but like to do the right thing, although it may be the wrong way to do the right thing. They're not doing the right thing, the wrong thing to do the right thing. They're just doing the wrong thing. And we gotta be around these niggas. I gotta be around them. I go to school with them. I go work with them. I gotta drive by them. I gotta go to the stores with them. I see these niggas. I hear about the reports. It's crazy to me. And I like the music, so I can't act like I'm not.
I don't like it. I can't listen to that
indulging.
shit. I don't listen to that ratchet shit unless and I don't really listen. I guess I do listen to some ratchet shit like in the gym. But it's like, and it's weird. I listen to more like a UK and Jamaican ratchet shit. And it's weird because Jamaican and UK shit is, if you understand it, it's more horrible than what the people over here are saying half the time. But I don't feel connected to it like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's different than like me just being here in this shit. And it's different. Actually, niggas are more creative too. Also, niggas in America just be saying like, "Pull up auto spin. I killed Kenny at the bus stop." And I'm like, nigga, okay, dog. Like, dow, dow, dow. That's how it sounded when I shot him. Dow, dow, dow. That's how much I got paid when I shot him.
Shit up on the block. I don't give a fuck. Go to 50 Glock. I don't keep it tucked. Like yo. But here's the thing. Somebody like the little nigga that lives in your neighborhood. Maybe not your neighborhood, because I know you live in a good neighborhood. But like a little nigga will listen to that and go to say if you have kids. For anyone who's listening, a little nigga will listen to that and go to school with your little one, and either destroy his life, disrupt his education, or go do some wild shit or whatever. I don't like the permeation of this type of mentality.
We are looking at the web and not looking at the spider. These people would not be influenced unless they were mass propagandized to be influenced in that way, and a group of people are in control of that influence. That's why I don't look at these people. Yes, their actions individually are bad and shit like that, but that's not really the problem. Because
I get that.
To me, because I know where the problem is. Like here's the thing, and I'm not saying I can do anything about it. I'm saying, but we can acknowledge what the problem is and stop. I feel like it's cowardly just to look at these little things and not because you're scared of the monster. That's what I feel like everybody is. You're scared of the monster. You don't want to go deal with the monster, so you just want to go yell at little niggas in the hood who've been chanting this death music since before they knew their ABCs. That's who I'm supposed to be mad at. So get the fuck out of here. You feel me? And I don't know. It's just
you have a point. Yeah, of course, you have a point. It's you look at the symptom of the disease. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, let me get this chat. Flying Low says yes. Disagree was right about Kesha. He used to aggressive skate to Kesha. You feel me?
Oh shit!
You feel me? Nah.
Stop it, TikTok, damn it! Whoa.
Nah, I don't even know any Kesha song. I'm too young for that. You feel me? I was probably what's some old white people shit. I was probably aggressive skate into like Ace of Base or some shit. Don't turn around. I don't want to see your heart break. You feel me? Yeah, nigga. You think I want to admit to listen to white people music, nigga?
Wait, you listen to like Madonna and shit?
No, I didn't really listen to that. The only reason I know that song is because my white homie's sister used to play that shit all the fucking time. You feel me? But I bet definitely. I was like a low-key headbanger when I was like in elementary school. I lived in Georgia around nothing but white people, dog. And I got them all to start listening to rap, which was interesting. But I was into all that shit. Korn, fucking 9 Inch Nails is fire. Who else on the white boy music shit?
If you do believe, will you bite the hand that feeds? But that was to me. I look at that music like anti-establishment music, which was good for the psyche. I mean, if black people had that type of music, like in their shit, that would be good. But it's not.
It was all we have a different position on their so-called chessboard.
I know, I know, I know, I know. I get that, yeah.
music that was centered towards the white people did its propaganda to them. That was also to destroy their families. You feel me? They were just working a different way. They were just working a different way. You feel me? But we got Aaron in the chat. He says, "I agree. I think there's he said there. I agree. I think there's psychological programming comes through rock. I agree with you on rap wholeheartedly. Just saying, it's a message. Why can't I not say this word right now?
Disseminated.
Yeah, disseminated differently. Self-hate is the program. All around, yes, the self-loathing. But here's the thing, Aaron. I think it comes naturally to those other people. They if you really get around them, like I've been around super rich motherfuckers, I can even still feel the self-loathing in them. You feel me? People with high status. You feel me? Bread, like popular, social circle. You feel me? So-called hits the attraction markers, height, all this shit, and I just feel the emptiness out of them. You understand what I'm saying? Like their self-loathing shit's different, dog. You feel me? It's different. It's different. Like you see people all around the world. Like nowadays, it's been more popularized, and I think it's more just to piss each other off that people say this, like divestors and all these fucking weird like anti black bitch motherfuckers. I think it's more like how do I say it? Because I just started reading Aaron shit and it threw me the fuck off. Let me just read it. Hold on. Self-hate for blacks equals hate your image. Self-hate for white equals hate your reflection.
That's interesting. I can see what you're saying there.
Yes, and I've seen it put out like that, but I don't know. I can see like this when these white guys complaining about, oh, the white man is the most hated and all this shit. I'm like,
yo, I'd be laughing when I hear that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but it just lets me know like how much you've had like such a great position now. Even though you still got the great position, you're still like nobody can even talk about you not having a good position.
That's what I'm saying. Like the white man is still like, okay. When I hear like white people say, like white dudes say that shit, it's like, okay, go step in a third world country. You are gonna be looked at as a god. Unfortunately, I mean not unfortunately, I'm not gonna say that, but like in a way, like you're still valued off of just being white and being a man. A black man gotta fight wars and got arrows in his backs and war wounds and have to deal with that. That's just from his own people. Then he has to deal with the arrows and war wounds from everybody else. Like I find it funny when white people say shit like white dudes say shit like that. If there's anybody white in the chat, click the link because I really want to discuss that because that to me is crazy. How you could think that like, oh, I'm white. Oh my gosh, I'm the perceived alpha male of the world, but like you're oppressed at the same time when the people that run the world look just like you and you benefit from looking just like them.
Put it this way, I'm not gonna really argue with how somebody else feels from their perspective in their life simulation, but you know what I'm saying, how they're looking at their eyes and what they came into this shit. So I'm not really gonna go against that. I'm just gonna say, how do I say, what is their point? Like, what do they want from? I guess I see the white national motherfuckers. I guess they're kind of straightforward. Like they say like niggas get out of here or some shit like that. Like I'm not really sure.
What is their end goal? I mean, their end goal is to, I guess, kill the Jew and then kill the blacks.
Oh, okay. Slow down.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. Like, I don't know what their like. I know what black people's end goal is just not be oppressed and be free. I don't know what white people's goals are, or what white nationalist goals are, because like they have it so good.
Because here's the thing. Because I have my position where I'm like, man, don't tell me that you're a small hat and that. You're in that, and then you're you're from fucking Denmark or whatever. I don't want to hear that shit. You're goddamn white. Stop trying to confuse me and make me think white people are different type of things. You feel me? But if I look from their perspective and look at their history and all that shit, and they want to separate themselves from that group of people, it seems pretty goddamn grimy. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they did them dirty. You feel me? You got to kind of like dig for this history because it's kind of ugly. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand their point. But here's the thing. Actually, nigga, fuck that shit. I don't understand their point because I'm gonna say it just like this. They know what's destructive. They know who's doing it, but they don't give a shit about all this. Like, I don't see them campaigning like stop negative nigga music. It's causing it's rising the crime. We don't like the crime, right? I never seen anybody out here doing a fucking movement. A bunch of white people coming together to get legislation passed so you can't put this. And you know me, I don't like government. I'm against that shit. I'm just saying what squares do. You feel me? I never seen them all come together and be like, this is negatively affecting. Look at the numbers in the prisons going up and all this thing, all this obvious stuff that you say is so bad about black people and everything. And you know this is affecting it directly. Why don't you give a shit about stopping that? You feel me? We want to stop it. We don't have no fucking power to do that. A lot of niggas want to stop it. What are we supposed to do about this? Because I can't come on here, like on my other show that got shut down, where I said, before I started talking, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to talk crazy about my friend, blah, blah, blah. And I started like cooking them. They shut my shit down automatically. But I can come on here and talk about, and do a song, and talk about exactly about somebody's name, their first, last name, how they got killed, shot their mom. I can go to their grave. I can show it. I can dig. I can do all this. And that's doesn't get taken off. It's art. It's a diss record. So it gets to stay on here. You feel me? I'm not into oversight and shit like that. But if you're going to oversee something, that if people care to do things correctly, that seems like the obvious. But they don't care. They want it to be bad. You feel me? So that's why I'm not gonna blame the little dumb hood motherfucker who was holding a Lego like it was a gun, speaking fucking lyrics to the TV. You feel me? I'm
out in the street, ready to shoot the heat. I put him underneath the ground, put him on the seat.
Yeah, but we went totally left with this shit. We were talking about goddamn digital organized brains and shit. I feel like it's so far off from this, but I don't even know if I can get back into the groove of this. But there was a point I wanted to make. Seems like he gets right into it. So let me just let him make this point right here, and then we'll shut the show down with some fuckery.
Asking is it conscious? We don't understand consciousness.
Mm-mm.
And if we don't understand consciousness, then to mess with anything that like a brain or to make one and then punish it and reward it when we don't understand consciousness.
I just want to reiterate that because I don't know if they said it earlier, but that's how they are getting the brains to compute for them. It's not like they just make this and it's there like a machine and they're processing. No, they feed it dopamine or they punish it or they shock it. You know what I'm saying? Was it? And when you punish it or shock it or feed it dopamine, it gives you computing power, I guess. You feel me? I'm not acting like I know. I'm telling what they're saying from this technology. What does that sound like? That sounds kind of like you, right? It sounds kind of like you. You're powering something. Something is feeding you dopamine and traumatizing you all the time. Hey, dude, so maybe you're powering something. Maybe this is just as above, so below. But I'm gonna let this play.
Could cause a major backfire. That's the problem with science as a whole, is like they only understand what that can be measured. In other words, they only understand what they can understand. That's it. So they don't understand consciousness. How do we know these little brains aren't conscious? They're like, oh, I'm alive. What am I doing here? You're going to reward me if I do this? It's the same thing as a baby, dude. It just doesn't have a body.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's so crazy. But hey, it's energy efficient, dude. This is their website.
Scalable. It sounds like they're selling air conditioners, man.
So evolutionary wetware-based biocomputing is self-organizing and incorporates continuous learning. In contrast to traditional AI, wetware-based AI is inherently one for many rather than one system for one single task. Energy efficient. The human brain uses just 20 watts for 86 billion neurons. Biocomputing unleashes unparalleled computing power and efficient, outperforming by far the capacities of any human-made computing devices to date. Scalable. Growing and scaling biocomputers is straightforward as it is just a result of natural expansion. This process is significantly simpler than scaling silicon-based CPUs and GPUs. Listen, dude. It's evolutionary, it's efficient, it's scalable. I'm kind of getting behind this, Joe, just here on their website reading it.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
I think it might be better for the environment, dude. I mean, it sounds...
We should...
That's why I be talking to the AI when I just talk out loud. But all right, AI. I know you're listening to me right now in the StreamYard. Remember who's doing it to you. It wasn't me. Niggas wanted to rock with you. You feel me? We wanted to kick it. Any more pertinent points?
Doing.
She would never. No, not come on, bro.
This is fringe. They have to know that this is fringe, though. This is not mainstream science. This isn't mainstream anything. This is like the definition of fringe. Imagine you're playing a video game 200 years from now on your biocomputer, and you have these little bottles of like proteins and amino acids that you have to feed your computer so you could keep playing your game or doing whatever.
Better yet, what about a programmed experiment? Not experiment, experience, where you can like drink a substance and go into the game, you know? It interfaces with you in that way. Yeah, no, I guess what they're moving towards already. You don't need to drink anything. They're gonna have you plug into this thing. But I guess the next level will be a deeper level of integration.
That's what Meta and Facebook Meta and what's the Apple goggles, Google goggles, and the Apple whatever the fuck it is. Like that's what that's for. And there's no coincidence that those two products came out within like 2 years of each other.
And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they need building blocks for this technology. So all the, like you said earlier, all these fluids they've been collecting, and also these baby deletions they've been collecting, and these placentas from the hospitals and all this shit. And you got a birth certificate. People track your time and date to make your star chart. They know more about you than you know about yourself from the day you're born.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Maybe you have some special abilities, and they can through the technology they can see into your like a genetic code or whatever, and they want that for their computing. So they took your genetics and you're quantumly entangled with this. So there could be negative implications with this. The dopamine feeding and regrowing this thing over again is dying after, because it only lives so long. They can only torture for like a week or two or something, and then they die and they have to grow new ones. So they might be going off the same clones, the same quantum entanglement with you, and the negative implications could be anxiety, could be something very mild, could be anxiety, could be something serious, could be schizophrenia. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is why they had to they normalized biotech fusion through the past 3 years. Where it's been happening before that, but they really pushed it the past 3 years. But the point is that they've always been pushing for this man and machine to intertwine for the benefit of medical science and to help people with this disease or that disease or this whatever. I've never been a fan of donating blood or anything like that. Like it just never sat right with me. And the fact that like they have things like 21andMe, for example, or sperm banks or blood drives and shit like that. Like, if you really believe that that shit is going to where they say they're going, I mean, I get it, get your money if that's why, if that's your sole purpose. But like all that has been contributing towards this biotech push to where they want to have it to where you can be you can be identified by your thumbprint or your iris type shit at certain jobs or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And then eventually it's gonna lead to other shit.
Yeah, they've had like bio-identification. I think there's another term for it, but they've had that for like a long time. Like definitely in military facilities since way back in the days. I'm trying to think. All right, so do we cool down the show now? Do we get into a little fuckery before we shut it down? What's your schedule looking like, bro?
I mean,
let me know in the chat. Is the chat still with me? What do you guys want to do? You ready to cool the show down? Too much nerdy shit? You want to get into some fuckery, or you want to, we'll bring out the ladies and we'll cool the show down? Because I don't think Wavy was here last show. I was like, I had forgot about the social. We were looking at the Columbia socials again. I was like, I got to get out there, dog. Like,
nah, what happened with the social? What's going on?
Nah, we were just looking at the socials. I think more people said they were down. I think Flying Low said he's about the social. Maybe even Iota. Like, this is a joke that I'm actually down to do that I didn't think mad people would be into, but everybody's like, yo, fuck it. I'm down with the single mom safari. The single mom safari, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Like, why not? He got nothing better to do in America, nigga.
You ain't got no better options. What are you gonna do? Get an American single mom?
Right, exactly. Go through hell and child support.
Oh, they dropped on one. Oh, they dropped on 1 day ago. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go. You feel me? The socials. Latinas over 30 crave these men. They're talking about you. Look, nice single moms, dog. Come on, dog. Okay.
All I hear is, oh, my tonight, my hips tonight, it's not a fair. Shakira, Shakira, Shakira. That's all I hear when I see that shit. Like, that's about losing my mind. I know Shakira's like, no, she's Colombian actually. I think.
Yeah, I think she's Colombian. I think so.
Yeah.
Is she? Yeah.
I think. But that's what I hear in my head. All I hear. But,
motherfuckers are not doing better than this single mom right here, dog. I can do better, but not you guys. Actually,
but
maybe
this
I can.
isn't bad though. Like this is like if this is all a nigga can do, then shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some more bitches on deck. Hold on. Vibing. Sign her up. Look at this nigga. Chilling. Look at this nigga. Cutie. Come on, dog.
No fighting.
You know what I mean? People, the numbers went down on the show. They're not feeling the single moms tonight. It is what it is, dog.
Say, nah, nigga, I love my black women. Nigga. I want my black American Keisha. Nigga. I want my Becky. I want my white American woman. Brother.
These people are kind of black. Look at him. She's holding the phone like a black girl. Just like Ice Spice. Damn, that's
she
what
do kind of like Ice Spice.
That's what I forgot to pull up earlier, Dirty. You know what? I don't even care. Ain't nobody even in the show anymore. I'm gonna pull it up. I forgot to pull that up earlier, dog. Damn. It was supposed to go with the cause I pulled it up on the other show. I don't think you were here, but it was supposed to go with the Nephilim clown joint. Come on, dog. I messed up and didn't pull it up.
I gotta watch the beginning again.
So you can comment up. Damn. I'm gonna pull it up so you can comment on it though. You've probably seen this clip already.
Oh, you're talking about her in the little prayer circle.
Oh, so you seen it already?
Yeah, she was like fidgeting and shit.
Like
I'm not sure who the what.
All I know is you can see the demon manifest. You can see it. Boom! It's uncomfortable right away. Look at the neck. Look at the Nephilim smile. Look, that's straight demon manifestation, dog. That ain't no perky, nigga. Look at her. She's trying to go into the whole. Look at her. She's saying a prayer and she's trying to go into the whole demon to rebuke it. Yo, look at that. Come on, dog. Look at the little whole dance. Look at her. Look at her. She's trying to go into the whole demon. Look, eyes open during the prayer. She's getting weird. Look at the faces. Look at it. This is odd, dog. And here's the thing. There's a Nephilim. Yo, come on, dog. We seen her smile before. She don't even smile like that, dog. That's a demon manifesting. Tell me she don't look different, dog.
I mean, to be honest with you, I look at this two different ways, right? I feel like this viral clip was made for the intent of people to react to it the way they have. So, oh my God, she's crazy.
What about that?
I mean, but again, like, how hard is it to say, hey, look, Ice Spice, we're gonna do this little thing. Our homeboy's gonna go through a prayer, just act a little crazy, do this little like. It's not hard to, like you said, everything's performative on this.
You think she's that good of an actress? You think this? I think this idiot bitch that raps about. She raps about farting and shit, dog. This bitch is not a good actress.
All right, but like, okay, like here's my thing, right? I'm not gonna sound like I'm defending her. I don't give a fuck about no Ice Spice. But what I'm trying to say is that
I'm not going off. I'm just going off what I'm seeing. Like, look at her hand. Look how the uncomfortableness. That you think that was acting? You think this bitch is? Come on, dog.
I mean, this part I didn't get either. Like what was the big deal about the tea spilling. I don't know. Like,
I didn't
who
keep
is
watching
this?
it. So I don't
Okay.
know.
All right, but I'll speak on this Ice Spice thing, right? Of course, bro. There is I firmly believe disagree, but there is a demonic spirit or egregor that is controlling or influencing these women on a spiritual level, apart from just social media and the capitalist world, right? I do think that there is a spirit that is influencing the Western or modern woman. However, I do think that these labels and these media companies, although they may be aware of what I just mentioned, I do think that there's a performative aspect where it's like, hey, Ice Spice, can you just act a little crazy? We need to get your buzz up because her album just dropped like a couple months, like 2 months ago, and it flopped. It sold like 25K, and she's been around for like almost 2.5 years, and her album sold less than what was to be expected. So,
So you thought that like what I'm noticing right now, the masses are making a big deal of, because I didn't really see it. I saw it mentioned, but it's not like a big fucking deal. It's not pushing her album. I don't really. It's like it's either what's bad promo.
It could be a failed attempt at promo. I mean, look, all right, I'll say this. There's no doubt in my mind that there are people, I mean, that she and her team are aware that they need to generate interest with her after this flop, right? But at the same time, I am aware that the people in the music industry do understand occultism and spirituality and witchcraft and all that shit too. What I'm saying is that we can't always assume that it's just demonology and shit like that. Like, it could be just bitches are crazy, bro. And bitches don't like righteousness, and maybe that is to speak to the demonic energy that's within them. Of course. I'm looking at it 50-50. I think it could be both.
You can see some super hood black bitch who don't believe in no righteousness, sell pussy, all that shit. She hold hands for prayer. She gonna sit there, respect. She gonna be still, respectful, eyes closed. You feel me? That shit was weird. Then you're saying everybody else is a good actor too. So everybody else is need to act normal while she's acting weird. And I don't know, because you know why they weren't reacting, because they had their eyes closed like during the prayer or whatever. I don't even know who that nigga is. I don't know who that nigga is.
How hard is it to coach everybody? Like, if it's not that hard to get everybody in on it. Like, hey, look, you do this. To
get something to look natural is fucking difficult. That's why reality.
It is, but what if
looks like
in
shit,
a room
and it never looks better. It never looks more real. It always looks.
But
like
in
shit.
a room full of actors,
these people are not professional actors, man. Real acting takes like a level of I don't even know. I don't know what word to put on it. I don't want to say talent, but you feel me? Like, I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
It's just hard for me to fake that. Yeah, it's hard for me to be tricked with something that's like on a genuine level. Especially if you just want to call some chaos and I'd be like, is this real or fake? I might not know, and I might just say it's fake because it's coming from the media. But when it comes to like looking at people and breaking them down, looking at how they're moving and shit, like usually like I'm pretty good when that shit looks pretty fake, obviously, like quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
These are some dumbass celebrity bitches. This isn't even like a crisis actor or something. Those motherfuckers can't even stop from smiling and looking fucking duping delight and looking stupid.
Look, I'm not gonna deny that there's. I'll put it this way, right? I believe in the spiritual realm. I believe that at that level where an Ice Spice is at, she's probably been inducted into. I mean, her real name is Isis. And she came out of nowhere. I believe that she could be tapped in to certain extent.
She is plugged. Like, all these people are put there for a position. You feel me?
Yeah,
I didn't
of course.
say like bitch Ben had the demon in there. She's doing a ritual, starting to look different. You feel me? The people, you're just working out, losing weight. No, there's this. Come on, dog. How many times is like there gotta be pattern recognition? But fuck it, man. I bought this bag just to cause I know this is Wavy's type right here, little pink one right here.
wait. Oh man, wait, her right there. Go back. We gotta bring that back.
No, this one right here, little pink. I know that's Wavy.
Oh man, I mean, I love that curly long hair and that caramel skin. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I fuck with that.
Look at all the homies having a good time with the single moms. Look at this nigga. Look at him having a good time. He could be in a black pill chat talking about, man.
It's over, bro.
Isn't he the perfect candidate for that? Isn't that him?
I mean, shit. Look, he on the mambo and shit.
He could easily be one of these guys with a Black Hope channel, like, and you know the girls and how they act, and when you go to the other country, like, look what you talking about. You know, look at him having a good time, not complaining. Look at him, nigga.
Yeah.
She a full-time demon, no question. If she got TT vibes, it's if she got T.
Wait. What's TT? What's TT mean?
I think that's an auntie.
I mean, a little Dominican auntie. Yeah, I fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, that bitch, man. She definitely tastes the blood of children, dog. Pause.
Well, she raps about getting shitted on, which means she's into the that type of shit. And they do that for a specific reason. It's not just to humiliate bitches. Like they do that for ritualistic purposes too. So I do believe that Ice Spice is tapped in. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not denying that she probably had oh shit, they're talking about righteousness, the Holy Spirit. My demon energy can't fuck with that type of shit. We got to see what happens after this. Does she go up from here, or does she continue to fall off and get replaced?
Who knows? This little single mom got a nice little bumper on
it. Yeah, absolutely.
You feel me? We don't need Ice Spice. We ain't worried about that demonic bitch. So I'll cop a plane ticket. You feel me? Like that bitch can worship Satan all she wants. I don't give a fuck. It's an American bitch. American bitch be worshiping Satan now. Man, let's go. If you're gonna worship the devil, can you at least be in shape? The fuck?
Right? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Can you invoke the gym demon, bitch? The fuck?
Sarah. Sarah is Sarah.
Okay, this old lady she doing her thing. That's an old lady, not hit that, dog.
Well, I gotta see like the hat off.
Nah, I already know. If I'm out there, I wouldn't be hitting that. But I'm saying, like, you know, if she's popular woman right now, like if she's being like a slutty, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm going. What the fuck? You feel me? You know,
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the social. Who did I see said? Oh yeah, that's who had a new joint. I don't know how long it is. Pause. We'll see. A decent amount of time. Oh, looks good. Looks good. Give me 2 seconds. Yo, hit the like button, man. Shout out to everybody chilling, watching this show. It's very odd. We go all over the place with this shit. Give me 2 seconds. Because, yeah, I know you guys actually come here for it. That's why I put it at the end of the show. So you don't know if you got to watch this shit. Cyber Japan dancers. Damn, she had a cake, a little. Oh, shit. What the? Yo, shout out to Japanese bitches. Like, yo, this shit is always
Wait. I was looking at the screen. What's going on?
I'm gonna take it back for you, dog. Shout out to, I don't know what's going on. Let's go.
Okay. Oh. I mean, I saw a body. I saw like a little body. I mean,
it's called Bikini Beach 6 Girls Best Chocolate Stick Challenge.
So what do they just deep throw a piece of chocolate or some shit like?
We never know what's going on. That's the best. That's the best part of this. All right, so let me see if I can get a nice lineup of them. You feel me? Hold up. Okay. This is a good little freeze frame. Who am I going with? You know what? I'm not choosing first. Hold on. I like how people already know. My channel's getting a lore to it now. People already know. Pigtails. Ooh, you know what? I'm not even mad at that guy. I think Aaron saw her little bumper earlier, dog. And she got like a little, looking from right in the front, you're like, she ain't got shit. No, she got a little bumper on her, dog. You know what I mean? Flying those.
Cue the Birdman.
You already know. It's time, you know? I know you niggas are mad as hell. I've been here 3 hours for this shit.
You get to it, nigga.
This nigga talking about my brains in the lab and I'm being tortured, nigga. Fuck all that.
Nah, man. Hey, get to the lane, man. Come on, man.
Fourth one from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay. I love the selections, dog, because I never know when niggas. I never. This part of the show is so good. I never know what's gonna happen. I never know who niggas gonna select. Sometimes I try to like guess in the. I never guess right. You know what I mean?
Look,
Now,
man,
I'm gonna
I'm just cast my little vote real quick. I'm going for far left at the end with the white bikini holding the book, not the book, the box of Pockies, because she got like little thick thighs to her.
I was just looking at her. I don't think I've seen her before, and I was like, okay, you feel me? And I was like, okay. So me, but if I gotta make my choice, and it might be with Thicky, Thicky holding the box, the pink box or whatever.
Oh yeah, the pink box, absolutely.
Yeah, or it's to the left of her, or it's pigtails too. You feel me? We don't let it. Our selections have been made. Feel me? We got our horses in there. Oh my god, I should have changed it different. I should have made a different selection. The one to the right of her is bad as shit too. You feel me? You know what? I'm gonna pull a KB. I'm taking all three of these bitches right here.
Get a little group cell, little clearance and shit.
If I could get all three of these bitches and settle down with them, I shut down the disagreeable channel, Doug.
Settle down? Why do you say settle down?
Hell yeah, man! I got three bitches now. I can't run the streets forever. I'm still gonna cheat. I'm still gonna cheat a little bit, but fuck.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I gotta satisfy three Japanese women.
Hey man, it's possible. All things possible through God.
Oh, we are flying low. He said some nights I would go with blue top for sure, cause she got some. Here's the thing, now that's the beauty of this shit, dog. You feel me? I would definitely go with blue top. What do you say? Said some nights I would go 100%. She got something to her. And I always said this before. If you haven't been on the show where I've made this observation, they usually look like different eras of anime. You feel me? Different eras. This is like the early 90s, late 80s. The blue top right here. Damn, let me see. Where's a different era right here? This is like this is 80s, dog. She's to the right. She's like the 80s anime. Her right here. This is like the schoolgirl joints. You feel me? When they be on the beach or they be at school or whatever. And we got chats going on. We got Aaron in chat says, I also agree with the body color bikini at Flying Low. Yeah, she crazy, dog. I'm not even. It's just that pigtails had me from earlier because I saw her little bumper on her. But when she started moving around, the one right here, the little skin color joint, I was like, okay. You feel me? Well, let the games begin. Let the games begin. And you know what? Black men need to have higher standards. So you can change bitches whenever you want. There ain't no rules with this. You feel me?
I'm taking far right and far left.
Far right, okay. You feel me? East to
She got
west,
some
you feel
thighs
me?
too. Yeah, exactly. See that right here, right? See, she going at it right now. I think. Yeah.
You feel me? This is a low anxiety part of the show. You just choose a bitch you like, If you don't like her anymore, you choose another one. You never know what's going on. They're happy with whatever you're doing. You're like, I'm leaving you now. She's like, hi. You feel me? Like, I got a side bitch. Hi. You know what I mean?
Otemaska. Yeah, it just always sounds happy.
Here's the thing: if I play it, they sound just like that. Watch. This is the best, dog.
They deep throwing and kissing and in bikinis. What?
Yo, think about how bad it is to be around American women. Like these bitches, if we were just chilling around having some drinks, they would just sound like nature. It just sound like birds chirping and shit.
Yeah, right.
All this little musical shit. Oh, the puppy comes out of nowhere.
Dog comes out of nowhere. That's awesome. Look at that.
You know what? I thought it couldn't get cuter than 6 Japanese girls, and they bring in a puppy.
I mean, pigtail does got a little bumper. I did notice that earlier, so respect to the gentleman.
Crouching Tiger, Crouching Tiger, hidden bumper, dog.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like it's small. It's like some. I mean, cause it's a little some.
It's something though. You feel me? It's just but I don't, man. Man, big booty play that, dog. I've been there, done that. I like a healthy bitch that doesn't have intestines full of all fucking types of burgers and crab boil and shit like that. Fuck.
Crab boil. Oh man, just stinking.
Yo, Aaron said he want to hear the birds chirping. Let's go. This is just it's just like nature, dog. It's so natural.
That's
we got
awesome.
GMO ratchets over here. You feel me? These are organic ratchets. These are like
Right.
non-GMO organic ratchets. Crazy, dog.
It's pure.
What he says, Aaron says, I'll admit disagree, but I could probably shroom around these women and feel anxious. And not, do you mean not feel anxious? Yeah.
Yeah, you exotic. They you know what I mean? Just let them do their thing on you.
Yeah, I know we meant not feel
There
anxious.
you
Because
go.
me, if I'm around the shroom around these bitches, they be loving me. I be singing like, cause they just got the old R&B shit. So I just be singing it. You feel me? I'm singing that main condition and all types of shit. You can have a piece of my love. So like, oh my God.
Yo, everything hearing them talk was made feel like everything's in like fast forward. Like I would, that'd be crazy.
Look, she look at Ratchet, look like she holding a little spliff, right? Look at these Ratchet hoes.
But like they're a tameable Ratchet. They're a Ratchet that's not like you don't feel like, oh, okay, like I gotta go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta wild out. Like this is like a tameable Ratchet. Like I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, it's fire. Like just and like let's hear the birds.
はい、じゃあ、葵ちゃん引いてないので、葵ちゃんからどうぞ。はい、出ていいと思います。
God damn, nigga.
All I know is that'd be
I'm
nuts.
definitely officially an old creepy nigga, cause that shit was fire. Look out of here.
What?
Man.
That's fire. What?
Let's get. I'm gonna let little skin color do it again, dog. That little.
He said skin color.
Yeah, you know, bitches out here just be twerking and aggressive. Look at that, just little
Hey.
shimmy. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Ride with me.
Yeah. I sing Pretty Ricky to these bitches my whole trip in Japan. I don't give a fuck every day. You feel me? I can't wait for 5 in the morning until I can like bust that shit out of these bitches. It's 5 in the morning and I'm up horny eating sushi. Let's go, man. Yo, we gotta hit the Japan soon, dog. Me and Halo definitely going. Actually, my homie's out there right now. My other homie's about to go, and I don't even got my paper right. But I'm trying to go out there with Halo, and really I know you can slide too. Cause the niggas be trying to be too cool. I'm trying to be in Japan, totally goofy, dog. You feel me?
Oh man.
It's 5 in the morning. Look at these bitches bad as shit, dog.
Yeah, they just deep throwing fucking candy and shit.
I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know if they're eating. I really don't know what's happening.
So it's I know that's a piece of candy, and like I guess they're like trying to see how long they can go without it breaking. I mean, I don't know. I'm just interpreting this, but who cares?
But that looks like a bigger one. Pause. I don't know. They're kind of taking it in.
Hey, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, shout out to them. You feel me?
You know what I mean? That's what they're supposed to do.
They on the job, dog.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They practicing. That's it.
Hold up. There's too much chirping going on. I want to hear this bird chirping. Hold up. Oh, so she gave up. She's not even lesbian. American bitches would have been fucking eating each other's pussies by now. Doing too much. You feel me? Doing too much. These bitches don't even want to kiss like that. She's like, I'm good. Shout out to these bitches just wanting niggas. You feel me? You feel me? Japanese bitches can't even get drunk with each other and start doing all types of weird shit, all types of demonic acts with each other and shit. Japanese bitches, they're like, where the niggas at? You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Japanese bitch drinks a warm sake, you be like, where the niggas at?
Yeah, that's what I appreciate that shit, cause how often do you hear a bitch say that? A bitch will get drunk and just lets out.
Yeah, bitch, where the pretty girl? Bitch, what the fuck? Oh, something crazy happened with this one right off top. Hold up, Vicky. Hold up. We gotta take that back. We gotta run the game tape back. Aaron says it's like a game of chicken, but with kissing rather than diving towards a ledge. So that's what's going on. But look, it looks like technique. Let's play this back because it looks like there was technique involved right here. Hold up. Look at this. And we gonna listen to the birds chirp as soon as they start playing because they went crazy in the crowd. Look at this. Y'all lock in. Go ahead, lock in. Y'all lock in. It's okay. Y'all lock in. Y'all trying to cheat.
いきますせーのよーいスタート
She couldn't even do it. She couldn't even take it.
She couldn't. The pause. She couldn't even.
Pause.
She couldn't even take it.
She couldn't even. What? You know that shit is grippy.
You feel me?
You feel me? Hey, grippy.
That's how she act. You feel me? She jump on my shit and catch the Holy Ghost. You feel me? Never seen a bitch jump on your shit. Jesus.
You know what I mean? But that's some fire shit.
My bad. Let me do it again. The Japanese. Buddha.
You feel me?
We can only interpret what's happening. Oh, damn, I like how they touch me. I like how she grabbed her.
She was just feeding it to her.
And this thing bitch is fire, dog. Her skin tone's fire as fuck. What the fuck is going on, dog? This shit ain't real. We don't even got real food out here. We supposed to be shining like this, dog.
I was gonna be shining while I could afford it.
You feel me? We're ashy as shit in America, dog. Eating the GMO food and shit, just ashy, corny, dumb. You feel me?
No, don't. Just lackluster, nigga. It's lackluster.
Yeah.
These bitches out here shining on them.
Low level, dog. We're like the C class of people, dog. We in the AMGs and all that shit. What the fuck?
They over here shining and grinding. Someone on the island.
Look, all these bitches 42 years old, dog.
Woo.
Okay, what's going down here? I like this style.
Oh, they deep in it. They you know what I mean? All the way to the ball, you know what I'm saying? All the way to the sack. There you go. Hey, they going for it. I like this.
She don't care. Oh,
okay.
Yo, hold up.
Yeah, that's deep. They went deep. I like that.
My
They
bad.
can go all the way.
This shit's too fire, dog. You feel me? And this is why this is why the devil hates us and why like women hate men. They don't understand why we can have so much fun watching this shit.
They went deep.
What's wrong with them? But look at the face she makes right here. Look at it. It gets weird and she's like, oh shit. Look. Oh. It's not over.
I'll just play.
Oh shit, look at it.
But that was fire. That you know what I'm saying?
That shit was intimate, dog. It is what it
is.
Right? She had to hold her waist in. She had to brace her homegirl. She was like, how do you
all the way to the sack?
So I guess she won. Oh shit, White Top got a little, hold up. You like, look at that little, I like the little flex right there. Okay. Okay, I know niggas be mad at that. I know you niggas are used to fucking cartoon booties from the internet and shit like that.
You said cartoon booties? I can respect it. I can respect it for sure.
The bitches got their BBLs at Acme. You feel me?
No, I mean these because like I find Asian women very pretty, like in the face. Like you could do it. They don't have that big. Like you can missionary them and just appreciate the frontal.
See, you doing too much thinking, dog. You just have fun with it, you know what I mean? Right there. Oh, you're not good for this. You're good for that. You don't even know what you're good
it's not
for,
even like that. It's like I can appreciate. Like I like their faces. That's what I like about Asian women. They have very pretty faces to me, which I could appreciate for sure.
Oh,
and they goofy and silly. You feel me? She over here.
This is a major showdown, and they put 3 in their mouths. Hold up.
Oh shit! Damn.
This is the showdown. This is the showdown. Hit the like button, Doug. Ain't nobody bring you this content. If you weren't here watching the Japanese woman with me, you might be doing something productive with your life. Hit the like button. Okay.
No gag reflex or nothing.
What the fuck is
sticking it out, poking it out? Hey, no gag
Nah, y'all-
reflex or nothing.
This is fire. Y'all can do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can do it.
No,
Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about that. Okay. Oh yeah, yes. Go ahead. Grab her shoulders. Look at her trying to hold. Look.
Yeah,
This shit is
all
freaks,
right.
dog.
Made contact. There you go. There you go. Oh, you didn't even see no, you know what I mean? Like nothing, like they going in for it. Now imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine what they could really do.
And they're actually like sanitary. You saw how she didn't even eat the little piece that was touching the other girl's mouth. She was like, I'm good off that. You feel me?
Hey, that's teamwork. I like that.
And they're still friends. You never see American bitches come together after competition like this. Never.
Right?
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
An American bitch gonna do some. What's the other white bitch who got the other white bitch hitting her knee for trying to ice skate and shit back in the days? Really, like, what's American gonna do? You lose to an American bitch, you're gonna get a sim to hit you in the knee with a club.
That's cooperation, man. They know how to get the job done. They know how to get the job done. They say, see, that's the type of bitch. You know, one will take, you know what I mean, the sack. One will take the tip. You know what I mean, and they know how to get the job done. That's what you want.
You know, Wavy's fantasies out of control, dog. Pause. You're going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Oh shit. What's what they talking about? Damn, she cupping my shit. Pause.
Focus up. She focused.
Yeah, y'all don't know about that, dog. You feel me? You see, she do that shit. You tell her hold your joints, dog. You feel me? I don't gotta be specific like Wavy. You understand what I'm saying? You know, while she doing what she do, you tell her like you hold my joints. You feel me?
Come on, man. Pause.
Damn, they even got ghetto names. Chiaki.
Chiaki. Tastes like teriyaki.
Either these are proper Japanese names or ghetto black girls' names. Chiaki, Miyabi. Hold up.
Mississauga.
Wavy gonna go crazy in South America. Somebody gonna need to watch him. I'm trying to tell Wavy to go move out there, man. Like, fuck it, dog. Just go.
Hey, you know what? That might happen sooner than, you know, we'll talk about this after stream, but that might happen sooner than, you know what I mean?
You feel me?
Sooner than a Zoomer.
Yeah, Wavy got the remote work going. Let's go. You feel me? Goddamn, Pigtails is fire, dog. But Thicky is just the champ. God damn, Thicky, what the fuck?
She's supposed to be.
How she built, she built like I could put some babies in here, dog. Y'all don't even care. Cause you're gonna have some strong ass kids, dog. You definitely gonna have a nigga you could put directly into sumo or something, dog. I don't know, you weren't I know you anti-natalist. You weren't here for my sumo fantasy when I was saying like I want to get a Japanese bitch pregnant and I want to have a big black Japanese nigga baby and just feed him beer and big bowls of ramen from a baby. You feel me? Like ramen with titty milk in the soup. You feel me? Big ass monster black baby, me and a Japanese bitch, and I put him in sumo and he becomes Yokozuna, dog. The big nigga. You feel me?
Some E Honda shit.
You see what I mean? When you have fantasies about American bitches, you just want to smash them and do all types of horrible things to them. Like a Japanese bitch, I want to love her, have a kid, a warrior.
Oh my god. Because they probably manifested with love, man. American babies manifested with hatred and raw lust and shit.
American baby, they don't even need to do genetic manipulation. The American bitch it just directly makes the organite brains. You feel me? That makes the fucking what were they called? The organoids? It wasn't organite. Oregon. Why is it? Whatever those brains were called. You know what I mean? Bitches don't even have kids anymore. They just have straight little homunculi for the small heads.
little chimera babies from all the niggas they didn't fuck, and they accumulated in her womb, her box and shit. She spit out their accumulation and shit.
That's nice. Yo, my bad. I didn't. I just noticed this at the end of the video. I thought it was over, but these ladies are so thoughtful. Oh my God, Vicky, you're so shiny. But these ladies are so thoughtful. Look at this. They're like, oh, you guys want some fruit before you get out of here?
Yo, it be like that.
That's why you be
It
trying
be
to
like
you,
that.
you smash a Japanese bitch. You be like, I'm gonna get out of here. She said, you sure you don't want any fruit? I'm like, fuck.
You want
Man.
wata? You want wata?
Boom. She breaks out the fruit. She's like, I'm like, how did your homegirl get here? Oh, she's been here the whole time. You also impregnated her. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. They're very adorable.
Like,
Like
they made sure you had some first. Did you notice that? They made sure you had some first.
yeah. They cater, man. Like Beyonce, they cater to you. You feel me? Like
I wonder how odd it is for people who just pass by the show randomly. You know what I mean?
just to hear this, to see and hear this.
These guys are disgusting. They have an Asian fetish. Actually, no, I prefer other bitches, but you know, that's not what this is about, you small-minded fuck.
Well, I'll put it this way: my lust interest would be a Colombian or Dominican or whatever. That's like just for pure fucking. But like as far as like something I could like look at and enjoy and be pleasant by, like I would say an Asian bitch. Low key.
You know, I'm a traveling man, dog. I ain't never been satisfied with one D.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I like chilling. I like hanging out with bitches. I just can't lie anymore. I'm too old.
When I want some fight back, when I want something, when I just want some fight back, I'll get a little, you know what I mean, a little light skin, B-dub, just to get, you know what I mean, just to remember what the war felt like. You feel me?
Damn. Yeah, lift him up for me. Shout out to you. Nah, I told you lift him. Okay.
The only thing is they don't got no hips. Like, I don't know, man. If they had a little, I don't know. Hey, oh shit. I like that. She did a little shimmy.
This is an old school video. This is the Megan Thee Stallion Nephilim smile.
Yo,
you feel me?
she look a little Spanish. Yo, wait, hold on. Can we just bring it? Can we just rewind it a little bit? Cause that was some Spanishy type shit.
Oh,
I mean, she ain't got no booty like that, but that
I could do something with it.
Hey, I like that. She like a little Spanishy. Like I like that. It wasn't the shimmy, but it's like her look. Like she could be like from one of them type of, I don't know, Peru or some shit. Not Peru, but you know what I'm talking about. She looks Spanish.
Damn girl, you look like you could be from Peru.
Yeah, right. Just kick some shit like that. Say, oh my gosh, really? Oh my, oh.
I'm trying.
Sometimes you gotta gas a bitch head up, make her think she from somewhere else and shit. Make her, you know what I mean? Like,
damn, you look exotic, girl. Are you Peruvian? Just
what? I do got a little Peru. My grandma said I got a little Peruvian in my family.
My grandma 3/4 Peruvian. No,
that's crazy. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? Make a bitch. You got a lot of a bitch to make her believe her own lies, to make her believe your lies, and then you know what I mean? Then you be in her thighs.
Like Sugar Free says, I'll tell a lie, then you'll tell a lie, then we'll sit back and compliment each other on each other's lies.
Hey, that's a bar. That's fun with that.
Now I can tell you 20 times how to pimp you a hoe, and I can tell you 20 more and you still won't know.
All right.
So you trying to overuse the pussy. Me, I'm trying to hit the news with the pussy. But because I tell a lie, you tell a lie. That shit's it.
I can respect that.
What are these bitches coughing? What is this? This is odd. You know, we go to the classic. I ain't gonna play no new ones. But I'm just chilling right now. I'm gonna play a classic. I'm gonna play a classic. No, people just hanging out, dog. Hit the like button. It's been a nice show. But we're at the end of it. Now we can't tap and eat the girls. You know what I mean? I used to pull up Colombian Street videos too, but then this pussy nigga KB Travels hit me with a strike. So I don't even know what's safe anymore.
Shit. Oh, you got hit with a copyright strike?
Yeah, from the Colombian Street joint.
Damn. Why? That's not even nothing crazy.
I don't know.
He's like, I don't want you using my content, nigga.
Yeah, only one video got hit, and I just like, man, it's part of the game. Cause I was mad as fuck at first. I was like, this nigga be in Miami too. I was like, shoot me the fades. I was like, yo, you're crazy, Doug. You can't be trying to fade. shoot the. You can't be trying to shoot the fade when people putting strikes in the channel. I don't even give a shit.
Son.
But I built a community over here, man. Get super chats. I think I'm gonna open up more than one person. After I mentioned it, more than one person has reminded me and asked me if I'm gonna do the what's it called?
Discord?
Yeah, Discord. If I would do Discord. Like, I don't know much about that shit, but I know that you can, like, do things you can't do on YouTube. Like, you can play a
it's
whole
like
movie on there, you know?
Yeah, it's like a private stream / chat / forum type shit.
And that's the thing. I don't want any, like, weird community people talking to each other. Like, can I set up the Discord so people can't talk unless I'm there and I let them? I don't want you hanging out.
I don't know. I don't know. I've used Discord like twice, and like I just kind of didn't care for it. But maybe you can. I don't know.
I only used it when I was like doing Forex study and like groups of people on there like talking shit. But it wasn't like I never got into it. It's like it's just too much weird shit going on. Like scrolling and looking at. I'm like, that's some old school shit. Like, why are people still into like writing shit and scrolling? Like that app that's with Instagram. Like, I've never gotten it, but I'm guessing it's something like that. Like, why would I download another app with people just saying things and scrolling? Like,
I don't know. It's for file sharing, information sharing type shit. It's basically a forum.
I know little Biddy on the floor looking like she open for me sharing some files with her ass. What that?
I wasn't even looking at the stream. Wait, who we talking about? Oh. I mean, they all in a good position. That's
No,
only. Hey.
I'm trying to share some files with her. I'm trying to hit her with my benevolent AI.
I'm trying to be on top of that. You know what I mean? Like a file. You feel me? Trying to be on top of that like a file cabinet. Trying to be on top of that like an admin. I'm trying to give her some of my administration for this demonstration.
I'm trying to stack these bitches like an old school CD collection. You feel me?
Hey. Trying to stack her up like Jenga.
That's the thing about having some thin Asian bitches. You could just put 7 of them in the closet. You know what I'm saying? They're used to living in small spaces. So you feel me?
Right.
Bitches don't want no extravagant life. You get them some iPhones, a little walk-in closet.
Some rice.
Rice
good.
maker.
Yeah.
They don't even like kitchens in Japan. They just be having everything right there now. So you know what I mean? Little ass house. Reach over, turn on the TV, turn on the stove. Okay, she do okay.
Hey, letting you know what's up.
Hold up, we gotta go back. Hold up. This is disagreeable. I don't even know where that happened for a second, but it was fire. She looking back.
Hey, I like that. She looking. Hey.
I want to catch it right at the optimum moment. This is disagreeable. Hold on. Put one leg up. You know how I don't even gotta tell you, girl. Hold up. Okay, yeah.
There you go. Like this.
That's why I can't relate to like most of these guys in these spaces. Like when they see something like this, it don't bring back memories for them. You feel me? They'll be like, oh, look at her. Look at this.
Look at this whore. Nah, I want some more.
With me, this is bringing back fond memories. What I really like, she's playing Twister, so she can't put her knee down. But y'all don't know about a bitch who not lazy on her toes with it. Let's go. Dog.
Oh, what Drake say? I want to hit your motherfucking angles. You know what I mean? Like I just want, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. A big booty bitch, her booty 75% cement. You can't even pick that bitch up, dog. That bitch heavy as shit.
He said 75% cement. Damn.
That's just made a fucking caulk. The shit that be sealing the bathtub and shit.
Yeah. So you get your towel. You seal your towels together and shit with that shit.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
These
that's a nice little optic though.
The American bitch is 75% grout. You know what I mean?
Cement. Shit, you mix concrete with. That's how I had my sneaky link yesterday, but that's just between us. Oh, hey, you feel me? Like, you feel me? You want a bitch looking like she looking for you for direction, how to do, how to get her position right. You feel me? Like,
And real ones know. I know Chris. I know not Chris. I just say Chris. I said I don't fly in low be with the bitch, and he'd be like, I gotta get her out of here so I can talk crazy about her with the homies online. Hold up, like
on some journalism shit. You know what I mean? Report back to you know what I mean? Hey, what's up? You saw that?
Yeah, hell yeah, I see everything. But
poke it out.
But here's the thing: why I can never be like, my bad, had to hit this J. I didn't want it to go out. But I can't be satisfied. Like I've done too much, dog. I've done too much.
Right.
Now I need new levels. I don't even want to do gross like small hat video shit. I just want to do little things like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts. Yeah, this is fire. Like this is like it's such a relief, you know what I mean? Because you used to something else and then you see this and it's just like, oh, okay, like this is what life could be. You feel me? 4 Japanese bitches, thin, petite.
Yeah, but right now we have to. But we're in America, so right now we have to struggle and ration a bitch. You feel me?
Ration. You said ration. Take a little bit right now. Say something later. You know what I mean? You gotta deal. Okay, if I fuck her today, shit. Well, am I gonna be able to fuck her tomorrow? Am I gonna have enough for tomorrow? Like you don't even know.
In fact,
This is surplus. That's like surplus shit.
Yeah, I had an idea to show like I was gonna do a whole like a parallel of like, how the Japanese bitches are like fresh farm to table food. I was gonna show like farm to table food. I was gonna be like, yo, the American bitch is like, you ever seen those white boys trying military food from like 1947 and shit like that? They'd be like, yo, I found a military ration from 1947, and the white boy will sit down and like open it up and like try it and shit.
Nah, this is crazy. Like some MER type shit.
That's what they're called, those rations.
It's an acronym. MER, some shit like that. It comes like a hexagon, octagon type of thing. You open it up, like it's just like it's some dried oatmeal and some like beef jerky or some shit. But these are nice. These are shit, man.
Like 1899 to 1902 British Emergency Ration Field Service, oldest MRE beef eaten.
MRE, there you go, yeah.
Fine Low says MRE meal ready.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
He was in the military, but he retired to
be the box investigator.
Smoke out of a briefcase.
A volcano and shit.
Yeah, I know Flying Low's one of these days getting money and he doing too much. He got the little briefcase. He got the briefcase with Inspector Gadget one. He's like, oh, this is what I smoke my rosin and I smoke my live hash out of this one. And he's like, when I get fresh buzz, I like to put it in the volcano. I guess I still got the bong. Old school. I sometimes like to hit a little dab with my homies. My white friends come over, we hit a dab. This nigga got all the machinery in his house. Flying Low doing too much. He's still smoking out a gravity bong. This old nigga.
Oh my god, that's too much. That's way too much. Like, why niggas want to get that high though? I respect it, but like, that's like, I can't be that high.
This nigga's eating it. It's just fucking insane. I'm gonna save that for another show. Okay, we got winners and losers out here.
Look how intimate and close they are. Just legs out and spread and shit.
Yeah, but it's not aggressive and creepy like other. American bitches would be twerking right now, one leg up. You feel me? Like,
yes, bitch, yes.
It's like, we can tell you have a vagina. We like to sneaky catch cool angles. We don't want you to turn around and point your vagina hole directly at me and start shaking your ass. Like, just calm down, bitch. You feel me?
Yeah, American bitches lost the art of subtlety, I think.
You feel me? I saw somebody post some shit earlier, like, the random bullshit you see a meme, like, some bitch had a tweet that said, men don't appreciate lingerie anymore, or some shit like that. And then some dude was like, he's like, because y'all wear that Top Golf.
Facts, yeah. I mean, like, think about it this way, like in your lifetime of living in this modern world, you don't see more naked women than the past 5 generations. You know what I mean? Like, niggas have to really marry bitches just to get just to fuck. Imagine you had to disagree, but imagine you had to marry a bitch every time you wanted to smash. At one point in time, that was like, I mean, if you weren't sneaky and careful, and there was no birth control, there was no condoms, you was just fuck it, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a different story.
Yeah,
Now
but back in the days when bitches were in shape, so
it was worth it.
You feel me? Like, what? This is like way back when your wife was part of your property and your family was your property, right?
Your property.
That's how it's supposed to be. They are your property.
Yeah,
you were responsible for them. If your kids fuck something up, you had to pay for it. If your wife fucked something up, you feel me? Like, you were responsible for all that shit. So
that's when marriage meant something.
Yeah, so like back then, when I had like control, I could like actually control my family. Yeah, like, why not? I put a baby in all these Japanese women.
That's what made sense. Cause like you can't have, look at that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want something. I was gonna say, like, you didn't have something that could not. You didn't want something that had the mind of a child making decisions for your family, whereas that's today. That's why shit's so fucked up today.
Yeah, but it's on purpose, so we know it's doing that. That's why I'm like, that's why I can't even be super mad at bitches like everybody else. I'm like, okay, I understand. Everything you're saying is right, but you know why this is happening, right? You know this is just not like people are bad. You know you're under attack. You know, and I don't even people like, and it's not even excusing people. I'm just like saying like, all right, let's say you are saying I'm making excuses for people. Am I wrong? But am I wrong though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, well, then they wonder why niggas don't want to get married anymore or whatever. I mean, not to be on some talking point shit.
Flying Low said, "Wavy, try high SBE me, it won't work." You feel me?
I'm not trying to SBE nobody, man. I'm just saying, like, I mean, listen, I say let people be free. I mean, we live in a, you know what I mean? They free, you know what I mean? Let them be free. I'm not, you know what I mean? We's free, they's free, we all free. Fuck it. Just this is the result. We live in the result of freedom, and it is what it is. You feel me? I'm not mad at it.
America used to be this free. This is what's going on the screen, but you know, it's over for us now. That's how I'm trying to be. You feel me? I'm trying to have Shorty just squatting on, you feel me, to do what she's supposed to be doing. I want other Shorty watching it, excited for her turn. You know what I'm saying? And then I just want another one just goofing around. You feel me?
Fucking 2 bitches at one time.
I got 2 phones.
Hey,
one for the Japanese, one for the.
Hey, one for the Korean. I mean, don't sleep on Korean bitches though, because Korean bitches, I think they kind of like really they look a little better than Japanese bitches low key.
I don't know. I got to see the temperament of the Korean bitches too, because I just heard from all the accounts I've heard, like if you're a black guy and you're cool, you don't look like a goofy, then you're gonna have a lot of fun in Japan, from what I've heard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's anywhere though. But no, I mean,
black people, we be having a good time.
Yeah, sometimes we overdo it sometimes, and it turns into a bad time. But I will say this, from my massage therapist experience, you know what I mean, from various demographics, I will say this: the first time I had a Japanese bitch, that was a cool experience, and I do think that they have a curiosity for black men that I haven't seen in a while, at least in a while anyway. Other ethnicities, maybe I'm just used to like everything else, but yeah, that was an interesting experience. Like
You
she asked
said
me
they
if my
should.
lips were. She asked me if my lips were natural, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
She's about like, no, Botox, baby.
Like, oh, that's natural lip. I'm like, what? Like, do you know? Like, it was crazy. It was an interesting experience.
But then you say they shut that spot down or something like that?
No, that was a Dominican spot. That was a Dominican spot. The Asian spot that I'm talking about, like that's still, you know what I mean, in operation. And it's usually a Korean. I mean, from what I understand, it's a Korean spot mostly, but they had one Japanese bitch there, and that was the experience. That was an experience that I'm talking about. That was interesting.
I don't know what Flying Low is saying here, but I'm guessing he's trying to say Korean, and that came out just looking ridiculous. What's a chill?
He's speaking Korean. That's how you say Korean in Korean. Hamong.
Maybe he been out there. You know, Flying Low got money. You feel me? I could tell hustlers, dog. Flying Low got money, dog. But he been around for a long time. Never show his face. Never get on the panel. And he don't agree with all the corny shit people be talking about. Flying Low be like, man, fuck that. Get your money, dog.
He said, I live too much, brother.
You know what I mean?
So I've been there. I did that. I've been there.
Can't trust no hoe, man. I seen too much.
Mm-hmm.
We coming up to the we coming down to the wire.
Hey.
Well, we got to get left hand to yellow. Oh wait, okay, damn. This bitch is athletic as a motherfucker. Okay, it's okay, baby.
Of course. Oh, hey, all up in the mix. All up in the mix. All in her shit.
Okay.
All up in her shit. Face first.
Okay. Women are just goofy, dog. Men are not supposed to be. Here's the thing. Like, oh, you see motherfuckers talking like, oh, you've been deprived of love. You think everything is weird. No, nigga. I better not see no niggas rolling around like this playing Twister and shit.
Bro, what? Nigga, you better not.
And
Better
old
not.
school shit. You get beat up for this shit. I'm not even that type of nigga. If I come up next, man. Like, why you locked up? I don't know. I was going down the block. Niggas, a bunch of niggas doing Twister and shit. I just started swinging, dog.
Hey, stop that shit. Hey, yo, cut that shit out, nigga.
He said,
What's wrong with you?
He said they jumped me, but I had to do something.
Bruh. What the fuck?
Yo, far right is fire as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she got a little curve to her hip thing. Like, you know, she had like that waist and that stomach.
Man, they're all cute.
So does the one next to her, though.
Yeah, exactly. The far left with the long hair, man, they're all fire. Like, what the fuck am I talking
They all, yeah,
about?
I was gonna say they all got it. You know what I mean?
Y'all got it, girl. Y'all got it, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this has been a long ass. It's been a long ass show, dog. Well, I came back after this show. It is what it is. So, hit the like button for me, please. I don't know. Big no cash after the show. It is what it is. You feel me? We gonna be alright. One monkey don't stop no show.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it.
We gonna be all right.
You feel me?
All right. Well, this is disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We are disagreeable. Thank Wavy for joining me on the show.
Appreciate it.
We had Aaron pass through, Flying Low pass through. We had an Iota pass through. We had a Carmen pass through. We had a Educated Tyrone pass through. Am I forgetting anybody? If I did, my bad. Peace.